Welcome back to the 4-0 Up podcast. Now, this is the first time you're seeing our faces. Well, some of you may know us, but my name is Jamie. This is Joe on my right. This is Mason on my left, and the one in the Newcastle top. His name is Thomas. So, first time on camera. Who has the best football shirt? Comment down below. It's obviously not going to be Mason.
I think it's mine.
Yeah, it's 2022 and he's still wearing 6 silk. But we've got an Atletico Bilbao top, we've got a retro Manchester United top, and we've got a Newcastle top. Comment down below which shirt is the best. But anyway, speaking of shirts and Premier League teams, today's episode we're going to do all-time Premier League 11. So each of us have all created an all-time Premier League 11 of our own. We're going to talk about them, compare them, and then in the end we're all going to come together and put all 4 of ours into like an ultimate Premier League 11, so we all agree on. So, do we all have one ready?
Yeah,
Yes.
from the back.
We ready to go?
It's off the noggin, mate.
Where are we starting?
Let's go.
Keeper, obviously.
Actually, I'm going to properly do my arm break.
So good.
What do we think about start, by the way? I think we're going to try and do that every
So
single
good.
week.
If we remember.
Yeah, if you remember, we're going to do that every
No
single
pressure,
week.
guys.
Right. So, starting off with goalkeeper for the Premier League all-time 11, I have gone with Petr Cech.
I've agreed with
I am
that.
also Petr Cech.
Oh, I've
Wow.
also got Petr Cech.
Okay.
Not
so-
Schmeichel now.
No,
Okay, Mason. Okay.
full house.
I'm just trying to
Okay, well, that was a nice easy start, wasn't it? 4-3-3, by the way. 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've gone
yeah.
4-4-2. I've gone 4.
You have to be different.
I've gone 4.
Edgy.
I've gone 4. You'll see why I went with 4-4-2.
Okay.
Right.
All right, back.
But can we talk about why we chose Czech?
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's
Most
pretty
clean sheets.
obvious,
Most clean
really,
sheets in
isn't it?
Premier League history.
It's
Hard
pretty
to
much,
argue. That season where he kept like whatever Mark clean sheets.
He was also part of the team that conceded the least amount of goals in Premier League
What was it,
history.
11 or something?
15, I think it was.
Something,
It was
yeah.
some
15?
It was some
Wow.
stupid.
It's
number
hard
of
to
goals,
argue, isn't
Yeah,
it?
with Terry and Carvalho in front of him. So
great.
yeah.
Brilliant.
No. Right back. I'm not going to say mine first. I'm going to go to Joe.
Trent.
wow.
Even as an Everton fan,
Wow.
you've got to appreciate talent.
Already?
Modern fullback. Yeah, definitely. I think so.
What have
Thomas?
you gone with, Tom?
This is one I struggled on most because you don't really
He's making it now.
There's not loads of.
don't. There's no
Don't
need.
move in like that.
There's no need, mate. I've got it off the noggin. My
He's
ball
off the
knowledge.
cuff, mate.
I just know these things.
He's got the ball knowledge.
Debatable.
Come on, man. Come on, allow it. But there's obviously a few options like Trent, which is a bit of a controversial one because he's still young. There's obviously Gary Neville. He's won quite a lot of Premier League, so it's hard to not say him. There's also Pablo Zabaleta.
Great shout.
It's a good shout.
Very underrated.
Yeah. he's-
Branislav Ivanovic in that.
Too underrated.
Nah.
He's not mine. I'm just if you're putting Zabaleta in there,
he's
I have
going
to
to
put
underrated 11 for me.
Ivanovic in there too.
Yeah. But I've ended up with Gary Neville just because based off his...
I've,
Well,
Accolades.
his accolades.
Yeah.
I've also gone with Gary Neville.
No. I'm
Here we go.
extremely on the fence here.
Wan-Bissaka.
Diogo,
I love
Diogo Dallo.
Tony Hibbert.
Tony
Can I
Hibbert.
change my answer?
I'll back Tony Hibbert.
Okay, we'll go Tony Hibbert then. So 50-50, host wins. Tony Hibbert?
Tony Hibbert's in the
Tony
team.
Hibbert's in there.
No,
Brilliant. Okay,
so-
let's move on. Jack Elkson, right? All right, okay.
Oh, let's move on.
I'm very 50-50 between Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gary Neville.
And Tony.
Trent. Oh man,
He's 23.
I don't care.
I'm gonna go Gary Neville.
No,
Okay.
I respect that.
Yeah,
Gary Neville.
yeah.
Oh, not
Right,
so far.
left back. Ashley Cole.
There's only one choice.
Ashley
Cole.
Cole.
There's only one
Leighton
choice.
Baines.
Have you actually put that down?
I put Baines/Cole just because I wanted to give Baines a mention.
So
Okay.
Cole
You
then.
did Ashley Cole.
Well, you win by majority, so there's your small
No,
win.
the thing is, the thing.
This isn't
the
the
thing
argument,
is,
yeah.
we're not having the argument who gets in the ultimate 11. We're just saying our Premier League 11.
Okay.
So don't be shifted by what we say. So don't go by the majority.
It's Cole. It's Cole.
It has to
be.
When you
Yeah.
include accolades, that just puts him ahead for me. But
Yeah.
when you look purely off their own stats, it's Baines. But
Yeah.
it's hard to look at stats for fullbacks, especially in not in
Especially
their
with
day.
and
but
Baines probably being a more attacking sort of fullback sort of thing.
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
they modernised quite quickly at fullback
Yeah.
Everton. As you see with Coleman, obviously he's passed his sell by date. But
Speaking of Ashley Cole, you're an Everton fan. What do you make of Ashley Cole
brilliant,
at Everton? Happy with that?
brilliant. Yeah, he's coming to do set pieces supposedly.
Can we have him?
No,
We need someone.
you do, but
Majorly.
you need people everywhere. You need a new manager as well. So
I think
Rafa
Ashley,
Benitez is available. I heard.
No thanks.
No, oh, well.
I think
Unless he's going to come on and win headers in the box in the 90th minute, then
he
no.
can't jump, mate. It's inside.
Okay, no then.
I think Ashley Cole's going to be massive for Patterson and Michaelenko. at Everton.
Definitely.
I
Imagine
think
learning
he's
under
gonna be
Baines
so-
and Cole, the two best Premier League English
Players.
left backs, the best
Just
players.
players.
Right, centre halves.
Are we
So
doing
we-
both at the same time?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah, we
partnership.
sort of have
Yeah,
to
just
because
do
what if we've got
both.
different ones?
Yeah.
Right, 3. Are we all
Oh,
just...
no, not like that.
Time,
But you do both.
Well, do you want me to start and then we'll go round?
Yeah,
go on.
go on.
I went Terry and Van Dyke.
Terry and Ferdinand.
Terry and Ferdinand.
Terry and Ferdinand.
There's a bit of a pattern here. Someone's trying to be edgy.
Just appreciate a good footballer.
No,
you
Virgil
a
Van
cons-
Dyke is so close to being there.
He's just elegant, and I know we weren't taking it into consideration, but I think as a pairing they'd be brilliant. Because
Yeah.
Terry was a bit more rough and ready, do you know what I mean? He'll stick an head in where it hurts or whatever. But Van Dijk's more
Terry
elegant.
did get like 41 or 44 Premier League goals. He's kept the most clean sheets in Premier League history, I think, as well. Oh, that comes without saying because he was obviously playing most of his career, which better check.
Terry over Van Dyke for me. But
Yeah,
both of them.
I think Rio
Unfair,
Ferdinand.
it's annoying.
I just think,
You can't pass up on him. He's just
No,
one of those
that's
players.
fair. That's fair. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Spurs was good, but
right.
this is where it gets awkward because you.
I've gone for a.
You're the
I've
edgy
gone,
one
I've
now,
gone for
okay.
a right mid, a left mid, 2 centre mids. You've gone for 3 midfielders. So what I do?
Yeah, I've got 3 centre mids as well.
Yeah. So you've all got 3 centre mids. So I'll do my right mid and my left mid, and then you do your 3 midfield, and then I'll say.
And then you can say centre mids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your right one?
My right mid is Ronaldo, and my left mid is cheekily Thierry Henry.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that's cheeky.
I've cheated.
No, I wouldn't say that's cheeky. He played on the flank.
No,
a little
no.
bit. More
Yeah,
of an
so
inside
right
player.
mid Ronaldo, left mid Thierry Henry. I don't know if there's any argument. I mean, for people saying Mo Salah in this, I appreciate Mo Salah, but if you're going to compare Ronaldo 08 to Mo Salah in his peak or whatever, I know he's lasted a couple more years, but I mean Ronaldo in that 08 season, he won a Ballon d'Or, was he Golden Boot winner and everything. There's just no arguing for me. And Thierry Henry, in my opinion, the greatest player to ever play in the Premier League.
It's fair enough. No.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, can't
Right.
Right, well, yeah, we'll go centre mids.
3 midfielders. So
Yeah.
you've probably got Chowdhury, Tielemans, Madison.
Chowdhury's definitely in there.
He was
be.
telling us all day that
No,
Hamza
I knew he was going to do
Wait
Hamza
till
Chowdhury.
years.
He actually was telling us that Hamza Chowdhury should be starting for England. So I would reiterate. Somehow, I actually forgot to talk about this. Somehow Mason's back in the podcast this week. But with the Hamza Chowdhury comment, he's on his last strike. If you want to replace Mason on the podcast, get in touch. Drop us a DM, drop us a comment why you should be in the podcast. And yeah. And you're wearing 6 silk. I think that's a strike in itself.
Disclaimer.
He looks
here.
like Marwan Shamak on the camera as well. So. The only receiver
Right, let's
agrees.
just
Yeah,
a
you
disclaimer
can't see
here.
his coded. I'm surprised he's taking it off.
There's a disclaimer. I never said that.
The Mason
Hamza
Shamak.
Chowdhury should not play for England.
Why did you say that earlier? Then?
Yeah, why did you
I
bring
never
it
said
up?
you.
I
Said
know you said
that.
it in confidence.
Why
but
did you say Harry Barnes is Real Madrid quality?
he
Your
said
opinion's
Harvey
that.
Barnes was the next colour David Beckham? It's the exact quote.
That one was
So,
bad.
do you want
Which
me
I
to
thought
tell
was
you
bang out,
The actual
but-
midfielder wrote down.
Yeah. No.
No. We'll
Actually,
stick
me next. Right, nice
Yeah,
one.
Tom,
So
Go on.
I've gone for Vieira as the sitting.
Oh, I forgot about Vieira.
How could you forget
I
about
don't think you get in
Vieira?
for me, but
All right, and then the 2 midfielders. I don't know if they've worked together, but Lampard and Gerard.
yes, well, I'm gonna jump in because I've also got Lampard and Gerrard in there.
Have you only got Lampard in there because you just got the Everton job?
That's part of it. But I've also got Kevin De Bruyne in there as well.
That's my exact midfield.
Incredible shot.
I
Lampard,
was-
Gerard, De Bruyne.
Kevin
I
De
was
Bruyne.
very close to putting David Silva in because
Oh, yeah.
him on his day.
If his numbers were a little bit better, I think.
But that's the
might
thing, he
have
didn't
squeezed
need
it.
them numbers. Like,
No, I agree with that because he was so important to their play. But
What we've seen here is Thomas has gone for like a DM. You've gone for or used to have both gone for a centre attack midfielder and De Bruyne, but both very good midfields. So you 3, my 2 midfielders, Lampard and Gerrard.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, we can agree on them too.
Yeah.
so should we do our wingers now then? Because you've
Yeah,
you've
you
done
do your
wingers,
wingers,
so-
and then I'll do my 2 strikers, and then you do your 1 striker.
Okay, shall I start with wingers then?
Yeah.
I've got Henry left wing and Salah on the right.
Ooh, he's an Everton fan. He loves his Liverpool
I've
players, doesn't
gone.
Yeah.
I
I
have
appreciate a
gone,
good footballer.
I have gone Henry left, but I've put Ronaldo on the right.
he? I've gone for the exact same thing.
Ronaldo on the right. Why have you gone for Salah above Ronaldo?
I just think he's unbelievable, and especially his technical ability. Yeah, Ronaldo was a really good goal scorer. I know, especially in his United days, he was better on the ball. But I just think like that. I look back to that Salah goal against City, and he's dropping the best defenders in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nothing.
Was Ronaldo not dropping Ashley Cole? Ronaldo dropped Ashley
Well,
Cole.
let's
at a young
just
age.
get this right. Ashley Cole was never as good as Leighton Baines. So if you've got a video of Ronaldo dropping Leighton Baines or Salah, then we'll discuss. But I'm afraid they simply don't exist. So,
I just think Ronaldo was just a better actual footballer, like carrying the ball. He also played a left. Why I put him right mid. He played right mid and left mid in a 4-4-2 at Manchester United. He was I wouldn't say he's starved of the ball, but I think Salah as an inside forward gives him more opportunities to score a goal. So I
don't think you can blame Salah for that though.
No.
That's
I'm
unfair.
not blaming Salah. It's more of a defensive Ronaldo, and once again, Salah can do absolutely nothing about that. But I just mean Salah has a little bit of edge that he is always in front of goal. I think Ronaldo had to create them chances for himself by carrying the ball. And
That's a
maybe
fair point. You've got to remember what United team.
Beating two defenders.
You've got to remember what United team he was in.
Very, very true.
Probably
we're
one of
talking
the best Premier teams ever.
If we talk about
Yeah.
Ronaldo now, though, he's not getting anywhere near that team.
Oh,
He
no,
is
no.
stinking
Oh,
up the
no.
gaff.
Oh no.
As a match season, as you can see, it kills me.
Yeah. We're talking about old Ronaldo here.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the 08 Ronaldo. Yeah,
OG
08 Ronaldo.
OG,
yeah.
CR7.
Oh, wait, oh, yeah.
Right.
So, wingers.
Do you want to?
Mason, so
He's on the same wingers as me.
Yeah.
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Them two
Okay.
copied each other's notes basically. So
Yeah.
He don't have any notes, so he's copying me.
What are you on about, mate? It's all up here. Come on.
yeah, Mason was copied.
Do you want to
the
do your
prediction
two
stuff.
strikers then?
My two strikers.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. It's so close.
Now who's not prepared? Come on.
Wayne Rooney and Alan Shearer.
Thank God.
Sergio Aguero is like, it's millimeters off it.
United bias has got Rooney in there, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Aguero's up front for me.
On his own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a 4-for-3 in it, so.
Newcastle fan is flabbergasted.
Didn't
Your
make any
argument?
sense.
I don't care.
What do you mean, what's my argument for Shearer? Who's got the most goals?
I'm not saying what you're arguing. I'm saying
Who's got more hair though?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, sorry, Aguero. But no, it just has to be Shearer.
Who's going to
Has
work
be
hard?
I've also gone for Alan Shearer.
Aguero couldn't do it. And Charlie Man Shearer good.
Cancelled already.
It was the Irishman. We don't
Yeah.
sound anything like him.
Northern
No.
Irish man.
The north of Irishman.
I'm gonna kill you. You smell of fish.
That I'm proud.
Got the mace?
Well, I went Shearer as well.
Oh, thank God.
So you're gonna say
God,
Jimmy
did-
Vardy?
Were you
ball
two
knowledge.
sharing a room before this podcast or what?
Nah, it's just
Have we actually got the
obviously
same
We've not
eleven?
seen-
we've got good ball knowledge.
What you don't know is we've not seen these two all day. They must have just been in each other's unicorns, just scribbling up the nose. Anything to comment on that, lads? Or?
I'm going to leave it up to the audience's
Why
interpretation.
have you got the exact same players? I'm
It's
just
not the
intrigued.
exact same
Do you have
players.
your
That's
notes
the only
down? Show
problem.
us your notes. Show us your notes. If
Oh,
me,
yeah.
if
Mine
Do
me,
you two have some little DMs going we don't know about?
Mine
or-
100%. No,
have you got one player different to him?
Yeah, I've got Vieira, he doesn't.
Oh,
That's it.
that's fine then, lads.
that's it.
That's it.
10 players the same.
You can all terror me for having edgy choices, but at least I wasn't just
Fine,
copying.
Jose Enrique, left back. Right, alright, come on.
Oh, he'd never get any terrible.
What do you mean? Come on.
Like
If
Baines, man.
Aguero doesn't get in for the hard, no, never mind.
That can't go in.
Welcome to the Fallen Up podcast,
Oh,
hosted
no.
by Jamie McKee.
You're actually making me
It's
worse.
your host today, Jamie McKee. Everyone look at this. Look at this
go
man.
in.
He has curtains. He's distinguished himself from the group. Cheers. Thank you.
So, strikers, why is Aguero in there?
Maybe
On
a
his
little
own.
bit of recency bias, but I loved watching Aguero. I just think he's
Yeah,
brilliant.
that's
And
understandable.
the best thing for me about Aguero was the clutch goals, and you know we all have one that comes to mind.
Broke my heart.
Which one?
Oh,
Oh.
I think maybe if I was alive to see Shearer in his prime,
You would have been. Well,
might-
I wasn't, but it's just no.
I might have been swayed. And again, it's tough to look past what I've seen. You know, you do the eye tests and stuff.
If
but
I did like a 2010s Premier League team all 11, then Aguero would obviously get in, but it's all time, so it has to be Shearer. It's just based off he has got the most goals. I know it's like very statistical, but Shearer had everything: free kicks, volleys, penalties. He scored every type of goal. I know Aguero did it too, but you can't look past Shearer in this debate. You just can't.
I know. If we're talking about complete strikers, none of them come as complete as Wayne Rooney. Second top goal scorer, third top assister, played everywhere from striker, left wing, centre attack midfielder, centre midfield, CDM. I mean,
he had a skinhead
Yeah.
at
that's
one
why he's
point
in,
as
that's
well.
why he's in my team.
Didn't
That's
he?
fair
He had a
enough.
skinhead at one point. So
Yeah.
sort of puts that
Skinhead Rooney.
Skinhead Rooney, long sleeve Manchester United top, black gloves, the
Oh,
black flea,
damn.
and the green T90s. You're not. Oh, you're talking about that's my childhood right there. No, that's why he's in my team. Just I think he's the most complete and he's done everything in the game. And we're talking accolades as well. You know, I've seen people talk about Rooney underachieved or he retired at a young age. Oh well, I don't know if retiring at a young age has anything to do with it when he's won absolutely everything in the game. The only thing
You
he
can
didn't
afford
win,
to retire at such a young age when you've done
Exactly.
that, can't you?
I've just gone on Premier League app, compare
Yeah.
Shearer and Aguero, just see what. So Shearer played 441 games compared to Aguero only playing 275. So Aguero has just under 200 games to score 80 goals.
Do you reckon he'd do that, Tom? Is that interesting?
Oh no,
I don't do if buts and maybes. I do absolutes. So no, he wouldn't.
What, you wouldn't think he'd score 80
No, I'm
goals?
joking. Of course he would, but he didn't. So it's hard to say. Like we don't know what.
Yeah.
could
If
happen.
my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
yeah,
But she
it's,
doesn't,
no,
so
it's like
she's
the
not.
it's like the Vardy thing last week. Like
Oh, and that Mason thought Vardy
No,
was
that
the
was
best ever
said.
on play to
That
live.
weren't me. That weren't me.
it's like when you say like, oh, if Vardy had 5 more years in the Prem, or if Vardy started a little bit younger, like you can't really go, oh well, he would have scored you because you don't know. He could broke,
It is highly
could have broke his
likely.
leg,
It's highly likely that he would, but he didn't play the game, so you can't really say it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And he was like he is aging a little bit like Aguero. No, like when he was coming to the end of his City time.
What if
there
Aguero was in the Prem a bit earlier as well?
Well,
Yeah, but then you
he
can
came
make
to the
that
Prem
argument-
very
He
young.
was young.
Yeah,
but
he-
think of how young Rooney started.
You can make that
Rooney
argument
was playing
again
for Everton's
that-
first team when he was 16.
True.
You can make
yeah.
that argument again that he weren't ready when he was younger.
How do you know? Was you in
That's an
Argentina or
argument.
Spain?
I'm not saying it's fact. It's an argument.
Who did you put up from Vardy? Or?
No, I'll put Shearer.
Came to the Premier League, he was 22. Aguero came to the Premier League.
Imagine if
he was
he was 19. Say, again, it's hypothetical, but he could have
Yeah.
scored 10, 15 all 3 of them seasons. You just don't know, do you?
It would have broke Rooney's record potentially, obviously with that. But
Mm.
no, I would not disagree. I tell you what, I wouldn't disagree with a Salah shout. Oh, I'd maybe disagree with a Salah shout over Ronaldo. I think
don't
I'd
know.
disagree.
Yeah, but you can't ignore Salah completely from the argument.
I'm not ignoring it, but I don't think I wouldn't disagree with Aguero, and I don't. Yeah.
If we had
I
this
don't disagree with
conversation-
Aguero.
Yeah.
I completely understand your reasoning for putting him in, but I just obviously I'm going to have bias because I do support Newcastle.
I
So
think if we had the conversation in 10 years' time, you might pick Salah,
Yeah.
and you might pick Van Dijk,
I
you
al-
might pick Trent.
I also think if you didn't allow
I
me,
think
if you didn't allow
Right
me,
now,
Yeah, but just
You
because
can't
someone
put them there yet.
someone
Why
retired
can-
10
why-
years
yeah,
ago,
why-
doesn't mean
why can you not
they
put
have to be in the
Salah in,
team.
why can you not put Trent in yet? Why
Yeah,
can you
just
not
because
put-
someone retired
Yeah.
10 years ago, doesn't mean
no, I'm not
they have to be
saying
in
that.
the
I'm
team.
saying they've still got a lot of their career to play.
Salah ain't got that much for his career.
Does that not make Salah
really.
even better that he got still so much of his career to play and he's done that already? Does
he's
that not
already been
make-
mentioned.
Yeah, does that not make him? Does that not make it even better? If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think to be in the
Well-
Premier League all-time 11, you need to have longevity in the league. And I know he's had what? Is this his 4th year in the Premier League? Liverpool, I think so. I know he's had an amazing 4 years, but we talk about players who have been excellent for like.
Are we putting
10
Gareth
years.
Barry in there as well?
Most
Has he been
bookings,
excellent?
isn't it? Yeah.
He's an honourable mention.
Ryan
Most
Giggs.
bookings as well. Oh no, we don't talk about gigs. We like Rodri. Okay. Rodri gigs, not. Not your what?
I think Rodri in the left.
Not
mid.
Rodri.
I do love Rodri. To be fair, the midfielder.
No, Rodri.
Rodri is class.
Rodri's boss.
What about, you were talking about longevity in the Premier League, Luis Suarez for a shot, because I've seen a lot of people put
No.
Luis Suarez in, and I disagree with this. If you're making a Premier League
No.
all-time 11, it's based on Premier League appearances. It's based on your time in the Premier League, sorry. And Luis Suarez, yes, he had that unbelievable, and it may be the best individual season in Premier League history, maybe.
That Henry one you can't look past on. Where he got like, what did he get?
Oh,
So
24
many
goals, 20 assists. Yeah. But I'm just saying, Luis Suarez is up there as one of the best individual seasons
Oh, that's
in
fair
Premier League
enough,
history.
yeah. He carried
But-
that Liverpool team.
I mean, I think Yakubu outscored him in terms of overall Premier.
Yakubu.
I'm pretty sure he did.
That's
So that's why I
You're in
wouldn't
my
have.
good books, Jamie.
That's why I wouldn't have Luis Suarez in there. But I understand if you're talking about like players that have left the Premier League and gone on, like players that have been in there. Luis Suarez is without a doubt over all of them strikes.
Someone we have literally not even mentioned is David Beckham. I know he went on to do better things like abroad, but his time at Man United when he came on the scene was unbelievable.
He was brilliant, but he's not over Ronaldo or Salah.
Oh no, I'm not saying he is, but it's just like
A very good shot, yeah. I mean, we could do a couple of good shots. Hey, who else could be there? Oh,
Honourable mentions.
yeah.
goalkeepers, obviously, we'd have Schmeichel.
Oh,
Do you
Van der
th-
Sar.
Van der Sar.
Shay Given.
Tim Krul or
This is
Sam Johnston?
reaching. Alisson, Ederson, De Gea, any of them?
I think Edison's brilliant, you know. We don't get
Not Premier League all-time 11.
No, not. But I think
what
I
about
don't
the end
think
of
he
his career?
gets enough credit.
What about Ederson by the end of his career? If he's say he breaks a clean sheet record and he has an unbelievable distribution and he wins 5 more Premier Leagues, is he in your all-time 11?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It might be in mine.
Think
too.
of how good
If
this
he breaks a record,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Yeah, he might be. I don't think he will.
Yeah.
But I think
It's
he
a
will.
shame. It's a shame for him. That City have been favourites to win the last 3 Champions Leagues too,
Yeah, he's
They have to win it this year.
and he's not won one.
Yeah.
Do you not think he
Yeah,
deserves?
But we're talking about Premier League, though, aren't we? We're not.
No, I
talking
know,
about...
I know. But for him personally,
Oh, as a career.
with
yeah.
them sort of accolades,
Yeah.
it's the same for all them City players. You think
Yeah.
of like I don't know, Gundogan. He's brilliant.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, of
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
yeah.
Come on.
Even someone like that would still have never won a Champions League, and you look at some of his
Yeah,
caliber,
that's
and like Ryan
horrible.
Bertrand won one.
Bloody Nora.
Yeah.
I'm not even celebrating that.
I mean, the only player to win a Champions League in the City squad is
Getting
Scott
on.
Carson. That's the
Cool.
only
Yeah.
player to actually win one.
That is a mad start.
That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
That's a
yeah.
very mad start.
What a king! What a legend!
Love that guy.
I'm gonna go back to David De Gea one a little bit. In my opinion, the most not the best, by no means the best
Yeah, don't
goalkeeper
say
in
that.
Premier League history. No,
Just
no
don't
way,
say that.
no way. Most influential.
Influential.
Won games in his goal. He
Well,
won
this-
ma-
Oh
This
yeah, if you look
season,
at the
yeah.
stats like points gained for his team,
Yeah.
not points
Yeah.
saved.
I would say influential, like how important he's been to that team. Not saying that the others aren't. I just think De Gea has been absolutely crucial.
Especially given how bad your defence has been. For
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I reckon put him
And
behind a
it's-
better defence.
that 14-15
His stats
season
have been
with
bad,
Van
so-
Gaal and the 17-18 season he was winning. Like that game against Arsenal, what do you mean? Like what 14 saves,
Yeah.
most in Premier League.
That was mental.
They would have beat us like 4-0 that day. He made one against Everton. Do you remember? He saved the penalty of Baines, and then that Leon Osman one where he just somehow
pardoned it. Yeah.
yeah, and it just even this season as well, the saves he's been making, like I don't know how far down the league. So in my opinion, he'd be the most influential, but not the best. But I'm just giving him a shout out.
No, he definitely deserves a mention.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame for him that he had them few years where he dropped off.
Yeah,
Because
like-
he'd,
like
he'd
2
be
seasons
right in
ago,
there. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
He'd be right because he's won titles.
He's won a Premier League, yeah. He's won other trophies as well. A Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup, Community Shield, if I can't those.
We're not.
No.
Have we got any midfielder like options? Because obviously it's Scholes that we haven't mentioned yet. But he's for me, when in that debate between him, Gerrard, and Lampard, he's always third.
Agreed.
Always
Same,
third.
yeah.
totally
And I see a lot of Manchester United fans putting him first. And yes, he's a brilliant midfielder.
Yeah.
And
He was brilliant in the United system as well.
yeah,
But if you
I
put him
just-
into another team, would he have been as good as
Yeah.
if Lampard or Gerrard moved to another team? That's something.
Yeah.
yeah. I just think Gerrard for me is number one in those three.
Definitely.
It's Gerrard, Lampard, then Scholes.
Yeah, I agree.
What about you, Legs? I think you disagree with me.
He's gonna put Lampard first. I love Lampard.
The thing is, I would anyway, and people will go, "Oh well, it's because he coached Everton," and then they'll say, "Oh well, it's because Gerrard played for Liverpool." I just enjoyed that Lampard seasons with Drogba.
09, 010.
I think that was brilliant.
09, 010.
They
09,
ripped
10.
they broke my heart. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? The last we could have won an FA Cup and Lampard scored. Don't
It's alright, mate.
So
He's going to win you an FA Cup this year.
oh, he's got to keep us up first, mate. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you
how
actually
that
think you're
goes.
getting relegated?
No.
There might be after the
Not
last
now,
week's result.
Not now we've won. Well, we're still above you.
Don't mind, mate.
I knew
3-1
one.
club.
I knew one.
And we've got a
the
game in
weekend.
hand. Yeah, we
Yeah, you won.
battered Leeds.
Leeds are just bad.
I knew you'd say that, but if they'd have beat us, you'd say, "Oh, they're brilliant."
I probably would.
Why are they a bad team?
Because we beat them.
Yeah,
Does that make you a
Simple
bad
as.
team?
So
we're,
we-
we're a crap team.
we
mate.
beat Arsenal. We beat
Okay.
Arsenal. They're a bad team. We beat Arsenal when we'd lost 7 on a bounce. Does that make them a bad team?
I don't like Arsenal, so yes.
Same.
That's fair.
Arsenal fans are brutal. You don't want to get the wrong side of Arsenal fans.
Oh,
No.
Arsenal's Twitter's ruthless.
They're
comfy
just
throw.
awful, horrible. I hate them. Don't forget the hashtag. What was I gonna say? Can I just quickly side note, just touch on the Everton game?
Yeah.
What did you make of Donnie Van Der Beek?
Unbelievable. I've fallen in love with a lone player.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
changed his.
Yeah,
What have you changed?
I don't know if anyone follows me on Twitter, but you know, me and Van Der Beek have exchanged a few.
Get the ad on there. Get
You
the
haven't
ad.
exchanged
We've
anything, mate.
exchanged a few Valentine's Day messages.
Yeah. Did he send some back?
He replied, yeah. He said, "Love you, mate."
Oh, cute.
Ah,
And you've all just fell for it. He obviously didn't. And
Oh.
I'm heartbroken, but one day I will get a reply from him, and I hope he'll never leave.
you fell in love with him, but it broke my heart because
Yeah.
I was told the man could not.
But
could
you
not,
all deserved that
Yeah,
for treating him
we-
so
we-
badly.
we so did.
You saw the celebrations, didn't you? See how happy
Yeah,
he was?
yeah.
He was buzzing.
Yeah.
was-
Even when he scored for us in Watford 4-1, going to get the ball out, and I loved
I love him because he loves to play football.
Yeah, and I was told he could not play in the pivot. Oh, I can't do the so number 6.
He's been
role.
lied to,
He's not
mate.
gonna. Yeah, exactly. We've been
Him and
lied to.
Alan double pivot was absolutely unbelievable, especially in that system where you're so reliant on your two midfielders. He was unbelievable.
I honestly think he must have been messing around with Ollie's daughter or something. Must be there had
Allegedly.
there had
Allegedly.
there has to be another reason he's
Allegedly.
not
You're
playing.
not giving me a nod.
He might. He had the. No, we can leave that in. What's? Oh, come on.
We can leave that in.
Yeah.
It's uncancelable. That one.
Yeah.
Jim McKee.
But it's just so annoying. He must have come in like a Liverpool top or something. There had to be a reason because there's obviously we saw how good he was for Ajax as well. He got a Ballon d'Or nominee.
Yeah,
so,
he was unlucky not to get to the final of that Champions League as well. wasn't he?
yeah. So when Ollie brought him in, they must have knew how good he was, but we just never give him an opportunity. It was so frustrating. And seeing that on Sunday, I think I watched like a 3
It was
minutes.
bizarre. You know, we could have gone anywhere in Europe. You know, imagine if he went to somewhere like Barcelona or something.
Yeah.
I was ended up at Everton. It's straight.
It is
I
a weird
I
one.
tell you what, he was probably forced to stay in the Premier League. Man United would only give him to a Premier League club so they could see how proven he was.
I think he wants to. I think he likes the Prem, though, doesn't he? You can see it when he's. Maybe it's a passion for football in general, but I just
Yeah.
think he loves like the English crowd. Do you know what I mean?
I think you'd fall in love with the Everton fans, and it's going to be that age-old question to never fall in love with his own player.
It's free Zuma all over
Suicidal.
again, but we don't condone Zuma booting cats.
No, we don't. Yeah, good. I'm
No,
glad
you
you
remember?
cleared that up, mate.
No,
Cheers.
no, because at the end of Zuma's loan spell, obviously we all liked him. He played a lot of games for us, and Chelsea wouldn't let him go to us, and then 6 months later he was at West Ham, so it's a strange one. But I just hope Van Der Beek ends up
So-
where,
Let him go to
where he
Everton,
belongs.
let him go to a rival London club.
Are we putting Van Der Beek in the all-time 11 then? Is that what?
He's in,
Yeah.
he's in my,
We spoke about him for
my
a minute.
all-time 11.
Does he go in over Lampard or does he go in over Vieira?
No, he goes in with Lampard in a double pivot.
And who gets dropped?
On the
Gerrard?
training ground.
Any of them. I'm literally not bothered, mate. I'll change my formation to get him in.
Yeah.
Anything
forced.
for Donny.
Anything. I'll play him up front.
Anything for the
I'll make him manager.
Do
I'll
you still have
play.
the wallpaper? Show me your wallpaper. No,
You might have to stand up.
Anyone listening on Spotify?
don't
By
know.
the way, rate us 5 stars if you are. Anyone watching on Spotify?
Jump
He's got
over to
the picture of
YouTube.
Donnie Van Der Beek celebrating. It's the picture he's got as his wallpaper. So yeah, we can see the love.
Right.
Right.
Shall we move on to combining our teams?
Right, combining the teams.
It's not hard for me and you, Mason, is it? Let's be
No,
honest.
ours are combined. We're
Ours are already
like
combined.
Siamese twins.
Literally.
So when does
Strange
someone
ones.
do you want to take a note of this, Mason?
Yeah, I've got it.
Right, okay. Goalkeeper,
I
Petacek.
got check.
Easy.
Everyone went check, so he's in.
Check,
Neville's
check,
right
check,
back because
check.
you three said Neville, which is fair enough.
Yeah,
Can
come
you-
on.
As long as you're happy with that.
Yeah.
No, I am happy with that.
You've not got an argument against
No,
I
state
am.
your case,
And,
state your case.
and one thing I will say about Neville is it's important to have a player like him because he's nowhere near technically as good as Trent is. I think you can all agree with
Oh,
that.
well, obviously, yeah.
But he's the perfect player to have in your team because he keeps it all together.
A great
he's sort
organiser.
of glue, isn't
A
he? Yeah,
great
great
organiser.
organiser.
I also feel
Kieran
he
Trippier.
changed the game a little bit, like with the overlapping runs. You didn't really see fullbacks doing that, and I think he changed the
Yeah,
game.
he
a little
half
bit.
modernised for fullback,
Yeah.
didn't he? Because
The amount of
I wouldn't-
assists he
Whilst
gets is a
also
joke.
still being a great defender.
It's just the
yeah, that's one thing he does. Obviously, he was a better defender than Trent, but he sort of paved the way for defenders like Trent and
Yeah.
Reece James to come through. English modern fullbacks, wing backs, but
Yeah.
definitely important.
Yeah, right. So
100%.
the full left back, actually cool,
Has
easy.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
The best
Yeah.
left back, potentially.
Special mention
ever.
Leighton Baines also.
Ooh, best left back
Ever.
ever.
Potentially, didn't say ever.
Right. Marcelo
Roberto Carlos.
over Roberto Carlos for me.
Nah,
Ooh.
Cole over Marcelo.
If Roberto Carlos had an afro, you'd say Roberto Carlos.
Nope, Marcelo over Roberto Carlos for me. Yeah.
He's in the conversation though, Cole.
Easily.
You can't
Oh,
play them
Cole-
closest.
Cole's in the
Definitely
conversation.
in the
I think
conversation.
I was more like shocked because I just haven't heard anyone.
It's that
All
video
I've
where
heard
he
is the
pockets,
Premier League, and then
um,
when someone mentions the words, I go,
Well,
It's that video where he pockets Ronaldo for me, that Cole video. That's
yeah,
brilliant.
it's just
yeah,
a joke,
yeah.
isn't it?
I was gonna say that when I was
Unbelievable
talking about Cole.
one-on-one defender.
Ronaldo
Unbelievable.
literally said it was the hardest opponent he's ever played against.
I feel like I feel like it's
Cool.
that from a lot of people as well. Isn't it?
Jordi Alba for a left back. Nah,
I don't like
Marcelo
Jordi Alba.
over Roberto Carlos for me. Anyway, centre halves. Well, one of them's Terry.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Terry's in there.
Who did you go for again, Lex?
I said Van Dyke, but
Oh, yeah.
I'd happily accept a third man going in there.
Van Dijk is good, but
Rio it is.
Van Dijk's great.
It's hard to
Brilliant.
argue though because the role of the centre half's changed so much. Like
Yeah.
Ferdinand was still decent on the ball, but you look at Van Dijk, he is just a Rolls Royce.
another player that I think I might have mentioned him before, but Vincent Company. I'm not going to
Oh
put him
yeah,
in,
Company deserves a shout.
but he
yeah.
definitely deserves a shout because of his clutch goals. Like I was told about this, my flatmate Joe, I love that I mentioned him. He basically
up,
won them. He won them two league titles with that Leicester goal. Sorry,
And
Leicester.
the header
But,
against United.
and the header against United, like just
Matt.
moments you will never forget.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
He was
Great
brilliant.
commentary that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Great,
Oh,
great
such
commentary.
good commentary.
Gary Neville, where do you want your statue, Vincent? He got one as well. We walk
Yeah,
past it every
we've seen
Monday.
it.
We do.
We
Yeah, we
walk
do
past
walk
it
past
every.
it.
We walk past
Got
it
a
every
picture of
Monday.
it. It is
It's a
horrendous.
horrible statue, by the way.
Horrendous.
If you haven't seen it,
Yeah,
go
it is.
go
Google
Google
it
the
now.
Vincent
But David
Kompany.
Silva one's all right.
Even that.
It's better. It's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the
Couldn't they
David
just
Silva.
make it a normal statue, not have like
What if,
whatever it's
what if
made
He's
out
got
of?
like loads of holes in
It
it.
looks like he's got chainmail.
Like nuts and
doesn't it?
bolts?
Yeah.
He's also got the captain's armband on his right arm, which I don't like. Always having the left, in my opinion. But I think though, like, surely Company gets a look at his own statue and go, retake that one, boys.
It's hard because you can't.
It's
do a
like that
great
Ronaldo
foot,
one,
can
isn't
you?
it?
that Ronaldo one's
That
a joke?
Ronaldo one.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's not there anymore. That's not there anymore.
Yeah,
Thank God.
They had to change that.
Yeah. I would look at that Company one and go, I have to change that.
Yeah.
I couldn't be the guy who made that, put it up and go, I'm proud of that. Sorry. I know he's put so much time
bet
and
he got
effort.
paid a load,
Yeah,
though. I bet
probably,
he
he probably,
went
yeah.
Oh my God.
It
Yeah.
probably took him so much time and effort, and he was getting paid so much. He was just like, nah, I don't care anymore. Yeah, there you go. There's your statue. Have your
Chucked
statue,
it there.
Vincent.
Chucked it and left it.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
we'll
we
move
should,
on
um,
then, yeah?
Midfield. Well,
We'll start with centre mids.
what
Are we
formation are we
going with
going
3 or
with?
2?
We'll
Are
go
you
with
happy
three,
to compromise
surely.
with 3 and drop
because
one of
there's
your
3 of us
strikers?
with a 3.
Yeah.
Are you happy to
Oh,
drop
he's
a
going to drop
striker?
Shearer. Oh my God.
Yeah, just drop a striker, yeah. And we'll
Yeah.
add a midfielder.
And yeah, drop the striker and put another midfielder in.
Yeah,
Okay, so the 3 has got
You
to
could play
be
Bruyne in midfield.
Lampard, Gerard and Van Der Beek, so yeah.
Sorted. Right, move on.
Okay,
It's
right.
definitely
right wing.
Lampard and Gerard.
Van Der Beek.
Sorry,
Come on, mate.
I can't do it.
Alright, Lampard and Gerard then, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, third.
I want the error in there.
I still
Just-
think it's De Bruyne.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
can't
Marshall,
exclude-
though.
I
Roy
can't
Keane.
exclude De Bruyne.
Roy Keane.
No.
Why?
Got rattled by
If,
Shearer.
if, it was, if you were to make a team that you'd include all the best players that would actually win the league,
I did.
you were being realistic about positions.
I did a TikTok on this the other day, like a
Yeah.
balanced Premier League.
Yeah,
and-
about,
Yeah.
He'd make it in for me.
Check
Fair
out his
point,
captain, which is
But
fair
if you're
enough.
looking at everything, so Gerard, Lampard, they can tackle, they can pass, they can shoot. De Bruyne the same.
Oh,
De
De
Bruyne-
Bruyne's brilliant.
De Bruyne does
I
a
love
lot
De
of
Bruyne.
defending for Man
I
City
love De
that
Bruyne.
doesn't get recognised.
Okay. Bruno Fernandes. I'm
No.
joking. I'm joking. All right. Relax. Kevin De Bruyne.
Strike.
I'm gonna go Kevin De Bruyne as my third midfielder.
Okay, that's
Okay, I'm not against that. I'm not
Yeah.
against it. It's,
We'll go with it then.
Yeah.
but as long as you appreciate that Vieira's an absolute
I
tank.
feel like I'm going to have to give up my Aguero, aren't I?
Yaya Toure.
His elite season. What season was it? Was it 14?
13, 14,
13,
13, 14, that was it.
Yeah.
Just
20
every
goals, 13
single
assists.
game. But I just feel like he took his foot off the
Unplayable,
gas.
wasn't
He took his foot off the gas
Yeah,
too
he did.
early.
Yeah,
Like he just
yeah,
came on the pitch and
100%.
didn't try.
Yeah.
Like, didn't get his birthday cake. Poor guy.
It'd be another one where if you're looking for a balanced team, you'd probably put Toure in there. You know.
It's a proper big box to box,
Yeah.
leggy midfield.
That's what I would do. Yeah. If you're
Story for another day. Story for
Yeah.
another day.
Might take that one if we run out of video ideas.
Coming
Next
soon.
week then.
Coming soon.
So what's the three in midfield? Lampard, Gerrard, KDB.
Yeah.
No
that's it.
balance at all. But
Just
Oh, well.
vibes.
Just
No
balance,
balance,
just vibes.
just vibes.
Just vibes.
Manchester
just
United
vibe.
2021 midfield.
Right.
McTominay.
Wingers.
I go
Henry, definitely.
Henry on the left, 100%.
and Ronaldo on the right for me.
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm not willing to compromise on my Aguero, I'm afraid.
No.
Yeah, this is where I think
gonna
the
lose
issue is
this.
going to be
you
because
gonna-
there's
I'm not gonna lo- I'm gonna lose this.
there's three shouts here, isn't there?
They're on a 2 and I'm on a 1. Are you going to help me with my
Well,
Aguero?
two Shearer over.
Yeah, they're both Shearer, aren't they?
I said Shearer in my team though.
Yeah, it has to be.
Have you Shearer with them? Have you Shearer with them?
No, I want Rooney so much more than I want Shearer.
Rooney on
I
the bench. Rooney manager.
Yeah.
Keeps
Yeah,
Derby.
he's doing
Keeps
well.
Derby up. Get him in there.
Right, shall I read it out? So
Yeah.
we've
Gone Shearer then.
We have to.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
We're a democracy here.
That's
Check.
fine. Yeah.
Neville, Terry, Rio Ferdinand, and Cole.
Beautiful.
Lampard, Gerard, De Bruyne, and Henry and Ronaldo either side of.
I love the
Alan
English
Shearer.
stem. The English step in. Oh,
course,
just
yeah.
love that.
I love how there's so many
Brexit
England teams in
football.
the Premier League all-time 11 and they didn't win anything.
Yeah.
What did you win?
It makes us start qualifying for European
What did you
tournaments.
win?
I was going to say, do we do a manager? But I think it's quite obvious who it should be.
Well, it
Well, we're gonna
depends
get
who
to
you
that.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to talk about that at some point. We've had
We-
a few
we
words.
will.
We've got a ball on
Get
that.
on to that. Okay.
We're gonna
Okay, let's just all
Someone's
agree between
getting-
us four. It's Sir Alex Ferguson, and
Yeah.
we can just.
If you don't say Sir Alex Ferguson,
You don't know football.
yeah.
Simple as.
Pep Guardiola, very, very good. But Sir Alex
He
Ferguson.
could. Guardiola could be there at the end of his career,
Yeah.
maybe.
Klopp maybe as well.
Um,
Rafa Benitez. What a guy.
I'm gonna not speak about him. Tell me when you're done talking about him. and I'll
right,
join back
Sir
in the
Alex
conversation.
is the
Super.
manager. I tell you what, we've got a
happy.
little bit of time. We do 5 subs.
5 subs.
5 subs.
Well, Aguero straight away.
Yeah,
Rooney.
yeah. I'm not.
Aguero, Rooney. That's 2 attackers. Can't have more than that.
Definitely
Unbalanced.
defend. Can I have my Van Dyke in there then?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vieira.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Van der Sar.
No, I won't.
No, I don't want
keep
to
it
keep
Oh
a-
yeah,
Yeah.
we've got 5, haven't we?
Six.
Yeah.
Oh no, a normal team is 6 subs, didn't it?
7.
7.
7
Is it
subs.
seven?
usually.
7. 6 and a keeper.
The host
Oh.
doesn't know how many substitutes you're allowed.
Don't worry.
You heard so Mason and Jamie.
Do you want to replace me in the podcast next week? Then?
Ball knowledge out the window.
Right, we'll do 7 then because
7 and a keeper.
Mo Salah's in there.
Right, no, I can't write these down again now.
Oh, don't worry about the subs.
I think Trent deserves to be in there because imagine he's playing a team with a low block. You need a ball in behind. He's a great.
Okay, yeah.
We don't look at him as an impact sub, but it's important because he can unlock a defence like no one else in the Premier League for me. Maybe De Bruyne,
Yeah, I was going to say.
but
He's in the squad.
in terms of him being a defender, I think it's brilliant.
Will we just do a keeper? Because you got 2 attackers.
Yeah,
We need a centre-back.
Tim Howard.
No,
man.
we Van Dyke.
Oh yeah, forgot
We'll
about
have
that. My bad.
Tim Howard, goalkeeper.
He does score goals.
Mark Schwarzer. Asmir Begum. No,
Oh, never mind.
no.
Jordan,
What
Or
keeper
just-
would it be?
How many?
Andy Lonergan. No.
Oh, again.
Have any of these keepers apart from Pickford saved a penalty for England in the Euros final? I don't think so. Pickford's in.
Pickford got let. I'm not going to. I'm going to.
No, we'll be
Not
here.
going
We'll
down
be
the
here for a
pitch.
couple of
Dinosaur,
hours.
mate.
Start.
I'm not going down the road.
Hey, what did you say? You just disrespecting Pickford?
He's a dinosaur. Have you seen his little arms? Bless him. Oh.
I bet he's gutted you've said that.
mate. He probably is.
I bet he's
He
absolutely
probably is.
gutted.
He probably
Are
is.
you saying that because he's from Sunderland?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
No.
exactly it. That's
No, I'm
exactly
not
it.
doing that.
It's trendy to hate Jordan Pickford as well for some reason.
When he
Even
plays
though
for
he's been
England,
brilliant this
we've
season
started him
and
off.
pretty much last.
when he plays for England, I like
What do you
him.
mean you've
Let's move
started him
on.
off? You've done this to yourself.
No,
Maybe not you.
I'll back you.
The host is my friend.
I'm backing you.
Yeah, stare him in the eye then. Look at that fiend. Would you like to take your statement back?
Not
mate,
really,
or-
no.
Retract.
Shall we just pick a keeper and move on?
Michael,
Michael.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
one, Mason? Which one we going with?
City legend.
Casper.
Casper up. Yeah.
Peter,
Was
don't
it you
worry.
that said earlier, Mason, that the only
Don't make up another.
the only
There we
keeper in the
go.
listen, the only keeper Mason said in the Premier League of all time better than Casper Schmeichel, not Peter, Casper, was Pepe Reina. Anyway, let's move on.
Carnage.
Pepe Reina got rattled by a beach ball.
Once again, that was never said.
If you want to place Mason on the podcast,
This,
CV, send it.
anyone down below want to count how many
this has
strikes
gone so bad.
Mason's lost?
Yeah, I'd just like to state Mason is currently my captain for a five-a-side team.
Let's shout him out. Shout him out.
Yeah, MMSJFC on
On
Twitter.
Twitter.
Also, Funnel Up Podcast on Twitter and socials.
Instagram.
And
Yeah.
TikTok.
All
There'll be
socials,
clips going out in TikTok if Legacy gets his
I don't
act
want
together.
I don't want
Um,
TikTok.
If you get your act together, you put the reels up on Instagram. But I'll do it at half time.
I'm a busy man.
I'll do it at half time.
He doesn't know technology.
I
That's what he's
was
like.
going to do it at
Half
half time if Everton were losing, but we were winning. So,
Quite excited.
I
Right.
was too excited.
Are we leaving it there then?
Is that we've got 7?
Right, what's our
think
bench?
we do,
What's
Read
the
the
bench?
read the subs then. Yeah, read the subs.
Can't wait. Yeah, we've got 7. So we've got Peter Schmeichel, Van Dijk, Trent, Vieira, Salah, Aguero, Rooney.
Bang.
Wah.
Bush.
It's a very balanced bench, actually.
Bush. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad
Next.
no one punched me. for
Right.
my abuse.
No, Mason, take it away for ball or
no
no ball.
So
What
this
ball
is
or no ball?
Can we start with the really bad ones because I don't want to hear them ever again in my life.
You
Yeah.
getting a?
We've got
I've not got
we've got a person on this podcast that has a few friends.
Yeah, I'll head to the Twitter.
I apologise.
Can we just say,
apologise.
if you want to feature on Ball or No Ball, the Twitter, the comments on the YouTube video, the
Anything.
comments on the TikToks or anything, comment your Ball or No Ball questions or your unpopular opinions for Ball or No Ball, and we'll rate them and we'll see if you
We'll
have
try and
ball
get through them all.
or no ball.
So this is the first episode where we've obviously got Twitter interactions, and the first one we're just going to get
We
out
wish
of the
we
way.
hadn't.
One quick comment, and we'll leave it. Wenger is definitely better than Sir Alex Ferguson.
What is his Twitter logo? What's his Twitter profile picture?
Let's
I
just,
believe it's the Arsenal logo.
Yeah, it is. Remember what we were saying about Arsenal fans earlier?
What?
let's
Should we just say no and move on?
I don't know what else we can say.
Yeah, I don't want
except
to talk
from-
about that one.
Yeah,
Except
I'm
for
not going to talk
you're
about
wrong.
it.
It's upsetting.
If I
Right.
speak, I'm in big trouble.
Are we going to shout him out? We're going to bait him out, or we're just going to
show us to it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
bait you out?
What's his name?
Just what do we have his
At Luke Ari 0.
Yeah, don't comment ever
Right.
again, mate.
At Luke Harry Zero. You're bad.
Unfollow us,
bad.
unsubscribe, never watch
You're
us
bad.
ever again.
You're bad.
If we could block people,
Get out of my pub. Get out.
If we could, no, honestly, can we follow him on Twitter just to block him?
No.
We like our fans.
We do.
Not Luke Harry Zero.
No,
You are bad.
We've got 23 followers. We're baiting one
I
of
can
them out
see you watching,
already.
Luke. I see. Doors there, mate.
He-
Right,
he's
okay.
shaking, mate.
his Twitter name is just an L because he took an L.
Whee!
Would you like me to cut that out?
Oh my god,
I
please.
hope you're all right. Okay, let's go. Move on.
So this one is from, I believe, a
Oh,
Wolverhampton Wanderers
it's
fan.
Joseph Morris.
Yeah, that is it.
Would
Are
you
we
like
gonna
explain
be
it?
at every single person?
Yes. Everyone with a bad opinion gets baited.
Max Kilman is currently the best English centre back alongside Ben White.
Ooh.
Joe, I love you, mate, but
Let's just move on for that one. You don't need to talk about.
I mean,
We're not even commenting on
John
that.
Stones, Esri Konza,
Don't talk about.
obviously Ben White. Anyone
Anyone
else?
Dan Burn.
Is he better than Harry? I don't know if he's better than Harry.
Jamal Lascelles is on level with him. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. He's the worst football I've ever seen.
Dan Burns above him.
Dan Bird's actually above him. I'm not even
Dunk.
joking. Dunk, yeah.
Yeah, donkey.
Donkey.
Adam Webster.
What a ping.
This
that
one's
man
from
had.
our flatmate Adam Webster as well.
Joe Gomez
yeah.
with an ACL is better than him.
Right, we'll move on again.
What's
I'm
it- what-
joking. I'm
What's his
joking.
name?
Who?
What's his name? Who commented on Mike Kilman joke?
Joe Morris.
Yeah,
Banned.
No.
Bad.
we just went to say
Get
no
out.
ball, not banned.
Get out now.
Joe, I apologise.
No more.
Pretty sure like 30 subscribers. It's down to like the mid 20s. Just banned everyone.
That's the two most questionable ones.
Okay,
on there.
go on some ones that we can
Poor
actually
Joe, I'm
have
sorry,
a fair
Joe.
comment.
Okay, Tyler Weed 67.
Is that your boy?
My boy, yeah.
That's your boy.
Had Leroy Sané stayed in the Premier League, he could have been considered in the best winger debate.
Now, can I just make a statement? I don't like the ones where it's like if, because it's like how can we judge
All,
that?
Yes.
yeah, sort of all. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I know what you mean. But
It's like I want facts, I want statements, and that's just like if he did, because you don't know what's going to happen if he stays. But he is a good winger, definitely.
I agree, but he looks so good for City. So good.
He did.
I
to be
was
fair.
surprised when he went.
I wasn't.
I wasn't, because the thing with
Happy at
Pep,
him. Yeah.
you know, he rotates, and if you've been there for
Yeah.
ages, you sort of get it. But he wants to be playing every game.
Yeah,
He's
you
young,
have to
he was
understand.
young.
I would just want to defend him 1 second. Sané has been absolutely unbelievable.
Oh,
for
he
Bayern
is
Munich this
so
season.
He's an
good.
That
unbelievable footballer,
the
mate.
system fits him so well. Honestly, the way he strikes a ball, left-footed players
Oh,
strike a ball better
yeah,
than anyone else.
they do,
He
yeah.
strikes a ball so well.
I
He's
wouldn't
6'2"
be.
and he
I wouldn't be
moves so well.
surprised to see him back in the Premier League some years because
For
he
who?
Yeah, that's the issue.
he probably won't be City. Probably not United. I mean, Chelsea
Yeah.
is a shout.
They don't. Do they? Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, I hate to
Pulisic is
say,
always injured.
I don't want to
think
say
we
it,
should
but
also.
we're getting some money, so maybe Newcastle.
Does anyone know if Newcastle have got money? Or?
maybe in 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll stay at Bayern for a couple of years though and establish himself as one of the best wingers.
He might
We
think
already
he can win a
is.
Champions League. Oh, he won one, haven't
He wasn't there. He wasn't
Was he
there.
not
for
there?
that. I don't- Was he not?
I think he was. Yeah. He was.
swear he
was
was
there.
there.
No, he was. He was.
What?
He's definitely won a Champions League.
He was there when Bayern won the Champions. Definitely was
I
there.
swear he was.
Ah,
I don't know if he played.
What year was it? Was it?
Oh, was he
not-
there?
2 years ago.
He must have been. He
Yeah,
must have
he
been.
would have been
He was
there.
in that
Yeah, he was there,
2018.
yeah.
Coleman,
Yeah.
Coleman scored in the final.
I was-
Yeah,
I played on
Coleman
the
and
other
Nabry played,
They
didn't
got Coleman, Nabry,
Oh,
and
I
Sané.
love Nabry.
ridiculous like that.
Nabry could be coming
yeah,
back.
Nabry's
though.
brilliant.
Nabry could be coming back. He's had a falling out.
Came
Haven't
in 2020, so
He'd
Yeah,
have been there,
that's
then.
when they.
But
Well,
he
did
was-
it come
he
in the
was-
summer of 2020? Was that when they won it?
I don't.
I
That
don't
was,
think
it was
he
the first
did.
lockdown, wasn't it, that they won it?
Go on his Wikipedia.
I was on his Wikipedia.
I don't
Just
think
go,
he won
has
it.
Sané won the Champions
I
League?
don't remember seeing him play. That's
I
one thing.
don't either.
No, I think he would have played in a final like that.
It was a terrible final, so I
I
better
thought he
watch
went
it.
a lot
was a
longer
terrible
time.
final.
Has Leroy Sané won the Champions League?
No, I don't think he has.
Was it when it was
I
City?
doubt
So-
so,
Nope.
No,
No.
okay.
I think he
All
went the
knowledge.
summer they won it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which seems weird 'cause it felt like he went about 5 years ago.
Did he not go
Yeah.
on loan to Bayern though?
No, I don't think
So
so.
he was at City until 2020, which is what that.
That seems so wrong.
Yeah, it
does
seems
seem
so
wrong.
wrong.
I feel like he went in like
No,
2018.
he did because he won the Champions League in 2019 with Man City, and then he won the.
We can't have. That didn't
Right,
fucking
they haven't
happen,
won
mate.
the Champions
They
League.
haven't
Oh,
won
the Premier League, my bad. The Premier League, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, he was Young Player of the Year in 2018, so it shows how good he was. And
Yeah.
Leroy Sané is brilliant.
I think that's a fair opinion.
And I actually don't.
I don't disagree with it. I just don't like one where it's like if.
Good ball knowledge, Weedy. Thank you.
I
We
tell
did,
you
we
what,
did.
Good
I tell
ball
you,
knowledge.
if
You're not
you
letting
go
me
off-
down,
If you
thank
go Ronaldo or Salah, I don't think
I've
Sané
been
would ever
severely
hit them
let down.
heights. I don't think he ever would have hit them heights. Or like someone like
Yeah, but,
Henry.
but saying he's in a debate isn't unfair.
Yeah, so
Say a debate's between 6-7 people.
You can mention
He's
his name
definitely
and
there.
not think what's
No,
he
you
doing
won't get
there.
laughed at mentioning his name,
Yeah.
would you? So I think that's a fair opinion.
Okay.
You don't
Because he's
get
not said he's
laughed at.
you
debated.
get laughed at the minute, but if he stayed in the Premier League a little bit
Yeah.
longer and showed how good he's been providing, I don't think
No,
you get laughed.
no, that was the point though.
Yeah,
If he'd
yeah,
have
that,
stayed.
that's why
Yeah.
I'm agreeing. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weedy, ball or no ball?
Ball.
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 We do.
Right, we're gonna move over to TikTok.
You're not
we
banned.
got,
Yeah,
we
you're
got,
not
we got one
Welcome.
comment on TikTok for this.
Did we?
and
Okay.
Oh, hello.
It was on
It's-
my video.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
from-
I've seen it. Yeah.
At Jota the Goat.
Ooh,
Questionable name already.
Oh yes.
Jota is the best Portuguese player in the Premier League.
2014-15 Barca is a better season than any other team, and I did some research for us all.
Wow.
So they won the La Liga,
Thanks,
the Copa
Mason.
del Rey, and the Champions League.
Treble.
Treble. Yeah.
To get to the Champions League, they went through Man City, then PSG, then Bayern Munich, then Juventus in the final.
Ooh.
So there's no easy games in that.
Mason's back on the pod. This is some incredible research. This is exactly what we needed here. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mason.
I've
Yeah,
got
cheers.
their main 11 from the season as well, just to let you know. Bravo / Ter Stegen in goal.
Oh yeah, because it was
Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah.
It was Ter Stegen, or was it Ter Stegen in the Champions League?
One of-
And
yeah.
Bravo in the league.
Jordi Alba, Mascherano, PK, Alvarez, Iniesta,
Mascherano.
Busquets, Rakitic, Neymar, Suarez, Messi.
What a joke.
That was when they had that bright yellow kit as well, weren't it?
Yeah.
Wait, so what
Yeah.
Liverpool team is it again?
But,
Barca.
Barcelona. Oh, I was betting the world. I heard Jota
Yeah.
and I thought one about Liverpool.
Oh
no, he said it's the
no.
best.
So I was like, what?
He said it's the best
I
Barcelona
assumed-
team
I thought it was
ever.
I
comparing
assumed
it.
it would be. So fair
It's the
play.
best.
I thought it was comparing it to
2014-15
Liverpool.
Barca is a better season than any other team.
I,
I'm not sure in context we're going
I
any
tell
other
you what,
Barcelona team.
season. I'd nearly agree. Team,
Accolades.
the team is
Team, no,
is the
because-
09-11
Because
Barcelona team.
Xavi, Busquets, and Iniesta
Oh,
has to be the free midfield.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm agreeing.
I'm
So
agreeing,
the best, in my opinion, the best football team I've ever seen is the 2009 to 2011 Barcelona team.
Because Rakitic was good, but never ever anywhere
But
near
in terms of
Beat me in
what
2
they-
Champions League finals twice. I grew up
Iniesta.
watching that.
Busquets.
But in terms of
That was
what they
prime Messi
won
too.
that season and how they won.
Was that the question? The best league season?
no, it was the
well,
best
it says
season.
a
Best
better season,
season.
so you'd
Or
assume
best season
it's
overall, including
what they
okay.
won, and like obviously the teams they beat to win that Champions League.
Can you win
in the
anything?
knockout
There's
stages.
another trophy in Spain you can win, or can you only do the treble? I think there's one
What do they
other
win?
trophy.
What do they win?
I'm not sure.
They
if
won the
they've got
Copa del
two
Rey,
cups.
the Champions League, and then La Liga. Is there one?
Have
I think
they
it's like a
got
super
Super
cup.
This is
isn't there?
Spanish super. Yeah.
They play it like over 2 weeks in January. It just
Is-
happened in what was it called?
Yeah.
What country did they play it in? It was a very like random thing, like maybe Saudi Arabia or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, they just have like, the 4
Sorry,
best
viewers,
teams.
if you're sitting screaming at us because we just don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't watch it. Don't really care to be honest with you.
Okay.
The Super Copa de España. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
it.
the
Super
it's the
Copa,
Spanish Super Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, so is that just the Community Shield in Spain?
It kind of. It's like a little tournament.
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind
like
of
we've got
weird.
the FA and the Carabao.
They
Yeah,
have
but
like
they might not have qualified for
they
it.
have 2
Yeah,
semi-finals and then they have a final.
Yeah, regardless, great season.
Yeah,
so.
regardless, they've done the main three
Oh, yeah.
trophies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right back.
Ball, definitely ball.
definitely
Ball,
Ball.
ball,
100%
yeah,
Definitely ball, but
I'd
there
back
is
that.
a mention of City
There's
Centurion.
great other
team.
mentions,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's another one
It's-
where
it's
it's
not-
a fair thing to throw in the mix. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not something
Yeah.
you can laugh at.
I don't disagree with it enough to say no ball. So
Oh,
ball.
Yeah,
100%
yeah,
ball,
yeah.
yeah.
There isn't like
How many
another obvious option.
Huh?
How many more are we going to do? What are you saying?
Fire away, keep going.
Yeah,
Keep
cool.
going,
Fire
yeah.
away,
Keep
keep
going.
going.
Go,
Go
Right,
for it.
Christian Paris 6. Great
Who?
bloke.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Christian
yeah.
Paris.
Love
If
Christian.
Chiesa was playing
What
in
a
the
player.
Prem, he'd be recognised as one of the best in his position.
Ball.
I thought he already
Ball.
was
Ball.
considered one of the best in his position.
No, he don't get
He's
talked
not
about.
yet.
That.
He
doesn't get
should,
talked
though.
He's also
He should.
he's just got a
Definitely
a couple of weeks ago he got a season-ending injury, maybe about a month ago. But we were talking about this last week about the Serie A, about
Great,
we've been
on
watching.
the up.
Yeah,
Definitely on the
Oh,
up.
Chiesa
what's-
is brilliant.
Do you still think he'll get a move in the summer?
I don't know with that
Not
injury.
after- maybe
Injury,
after
not
his
his
injury.
no,
That's
not
the
his
thing.
injury.
I think he would have definitely though.
That
Yeah.
him in the
For-
Euros was a joke.
For
Yeah,
I'd say he would have got a
it's
move
possible.
for maybe 100 million.
Easy.
Yeah, 'cause he's still
Very
young.
He's still
Yeah.
young. Yeah, he's
He's
young.
still young. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Some
confident
player.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confident
yeah,
ball.
definitely.
Christian.
Yeah.
Big
You're
up
not
Christian.
bad.
Big
You
up
got-
the big up
you're
the
not
ECFB
bad.
media
You
team.
Yeah.
got the biggest ball.
Big game next Wednesday. Be there, Newcastle. Cheers.
Nice one.
Right.
Plug.
What else we got?
Big up
We've
Newcastle.
got
Go JJ. Go JJ.
yeah, JJ Stevenson 231 on
Who's this?
Twitter.
Is he your mate?
Do you know him?
My mate again.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be
No.
it's gonna be a terrible opinion. Man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Gareth Southgate.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's
Oh
the
no!
best-
Oh no, it's
Current
this one.
international manager.
No.
Hansi Flick.
Hansi Flick. Yeah.
Hansi Flick. End of story.
Oh, that's terrible.
Mancini as well. Mancini's
Yeah.
good.
Mancini's better than Southgate.
At Italy, yeah. That Italy team
Southgate's a
was-
great man manager.
Oh, still
If you said the best man manager,
Can you give the best manager job to someone? He only got the England job because he was England under 21 manager, and because they desperately needed a manager
for the
at
first
time,
couple
so-
of years, I never thought he was that good either. I mean, we've done
Yeah.
well.
What he's done,
How
he's
good's
good.
our team?
Also, every time England
But-
lose, Southgate gets an unbelievable amount of abuse. Every time England lose.
I just
I've never seen that.
No,
It's
the
unbelievable.
Scotland game when you drew 0-0,
He didn't get
Southgate was
abused.
getting brutal
No.
abuse. I think he did.
I'm not going to deny that you've
I
seen
wasn't
that, but
happy
I've
with
not
it.
seen any of that.
I wasn't happy with it, but I didn't.
Well,
it
that's,
wasn't really
that's
his fault.
And
Scotland celebrated that
I
like
think-
they won the World Cup, so
True.
of course they're going to go for
They're going to do that, don't they?
The
Bless
arguments
them.
about look why he's got England in tournaments. The England team should be getting there. anyway.
Yeah, it's a
That's the
very
thing,
good-
I
any
agree,
manager.
We have-
because he's done better than the rest of England managers.
Yeah.
But he's not
With-
the best team.
But I think our team.
It's not the-
Well, it's not the best,
It's
it's
not.
good.
Well, you look
It's
at
our
that
best
team
team
that
in a
had
while.
Scholes,
It's the
Gerrard,
best-
like, with Eric
yeah,
Scriven,
that's-
We used to have Ricky Lambert up for
Fabio
about
Capello
4
was
5
better.
years
But
ago.
we've got a lot
too.
more options now.
Oh, the
Yeah.
depth. You know
Like
that.
Grealish
You know
was
that.
at the team.
Remember that graphic of France in 2018 when we had like
Yeah.
four world class, but four class
Did
players.
Deschamps? I think he might.
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
better.
Deschamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no ball.
Definitely a no ball there.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
100%
JJ.
no ball. Yeah, 100%.
Is it bad enough to get him barred?
No.
No,
I
he's a
don't
big
think it's
fan. He
not.
loves the pod.
One strike.
Also,
Legs
also,
loves his
I
strikes.
love the patriotism as well. I'm Northern Irish, but I was just
I respect it,
Yeah,
yeah.
the patriotism for back and
He loves England.
Yeah.
Are we even going to talk about so it's Tyler Weed again.
Oh, he's everywhere.
Is that a good opinion?
Paul Gascoigne is the best
No.
ever player to play for
No,
England.
no.
He's good, obviously, but no.
So we gave him good ball earlier. We're now going to have to take that back.
Wayne Rooney
I said Wayne. Yeah,
or
Wayne
Steven
Rooney.
Gerrard.
If you'd have said in the conversation, I'd have said fair enough. But if you're saying outright the best,
He said outright the best.
You can't say outright
It's
the
very
best.
difficult because
Technical ability was unbelievable.
Yeah,
he had some off
unbelievable.
years.
The thing is,
obviously, which
he's
is
before our time, so we don't really know.
He is
I was
before
just
our
going to say,
time,
I've heard
yeah.
some incredible things about Gasper.
If we were alive
For us, it was
for the
unbelievable.
Zenit's
Highlights.
chair and that, do you know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
unbelievable. But
Yeah, I don't think we can sit here and slate that.
if
I'm going to go
if
Wayne Rooney as the
if he'd have
said.
said in the conversation like with Sane, I'd have said 100%. He's probably,
He's put him
Yeah.
outright as the number one.
no, I couldn't. It's
Oh,
it is Rooney for me.
So
That's sort of a bit
Yeah.
of bias because of Everton and stuff. So,
So he has the most goals, and he's
yeah,
just
So I've
So
got
consistent,
a
it's
few
quality.
more as well.
yeah, go on.
Just from
Chuck 'em.
I
asking
don't know if
people
there's
not
been
on
anyone
Twitter
with
anymore.
more potential than Rooney as
Um,
well.
yeah.
Oh, I've got a few actually.
Well,
Bielsa's time at Leeds is done. Or
Done?
Bielsa has nearly done his
I
time
think
at
they've
Leeds.
been, I think they've been
Who's
found out.
It was one of my flatmates.
Was he a Leeds fan?
It was no, he's not. It was a
Oh.
conversation we almost had, so I wrote it down.
Okay. Oh, I've got one of them
Well,
as
we'll
well.
call
him
I've
Barry.
got another one.
Oh,
Call
if
him
you look
Barry.
at their injuries this season,
Look at injuries every season. Almost.
yeah,
Well, this season
runs-
particularly.
Yeah.
all the things you hear about murder ball, stuff like that,
He
what
runs
they're
me
doing
to the
training,
ground.
yeah.
We
Well,
talked
I
about that
think-
last week as well.
And I
Is
don't want
that
to go on to
gonna
Everton.
Catch up with
There
them.
we
I
go.
don't want to go on to Everton. No, but listen, we did to them what they did to other teams on Saturday, and you can't argue with that. We
Yeah,
absolutely
you
bullied
did.
them, and that's what
Yeah.
they like to do to teams. They get on you quick, straight into you, and they looked flat out. And I'm only using Everton because it was recent, but it was weird though because they had a good game against Villa the week before, but
Yeah, the 3-3.
which is very strange because they deserved to win that game. So
It's
maybe
odd.
I'm chatting.
I mean,
but-
like we play completely different to you. Like we kind of sat back against them when we went to Ellen Road, and they still struggled to create any good chance. They had like one chance with
I
Dan
think
James.
their system relies on the other team going for it. I don't think they can break
Yeah.
Yeah.
low block teams.
You've got to remember the missing players though. Carl
Yeah,
Phillips
they are-
haven't played
Yeah.
for 9
Yeah.
games.
But
Yeah.
we're saying now.
Bamford.
We're saying now.
But
Are
still,
they
that's their
missing them
fault.
players
No,
because
no,
of
yeah.
Bielsa's
Yeah.
style of
The thing
management.
is,
Murder ball,
the
yeah.
injuries they've got haven't been another player on an opposition
There's no more,
team's
yeah.
fault. They have just pulled
Yeah,
muscles and
Bielsa's sort of stuck to his old ways a bit too much. If he'd adapted and
I-
made it a little lighter,
I would agree with the statement. Then I do think his time has come. I don't think he should be sacked, but he should definitely leave.
I think he'll walk
graciously.
at the end of the season.
Because he's done what he can. He's brought life
He's
back
done
to
enough
Leeds
for him,
United.
yeah, 100%.
He's brought them back,
Oh,
back
yeah,
to the Premier
100%.
League.
Prem.
Everyone loves. Well, not everyone loves him. I'm dirty, but they they play exciting football. They have exciting players, and they're established. Well,
They're
not
fun
established,
watch.
but everyone when Leeds are on, you're like, oh, I'll watch this.
Well, they've Calvin Phillips has emerged as one of England's starting
Best
players
midfielders
now.
in the Euros. He was sensational.
It's
He's
unbelievable.
brilliant.
Him
I
and
think
Declan
he
Rice
was
are
better
brilliant.
than Rice in the Euros. I
I
think he's better
agree.
now, but I think in the Euros he was better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, maybe.
So I'm going to say Bowl.
Ball.
Yeah, ball.
Yeah.
Ball, yeah, ball.
Hard to
I think I
argue.
would have agreed at first hand.
Right,
Yeah.
so I've got one from a similar situation where I was just having a chat and I just thought of it. It was quite a while ago. I think
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
probably
go
going to hate me for saying this. But Elliot, my flatmate, yes, I'm baiting you out. He said, he was like, so if you put Antonio in Ronaldo's positions, he's a better poacher.
No.
Let's just say the room went silent and he had to leave because that was disgraceful. Sorry, mate, but I had to bring it up. It was just playing on my mind.
Bad.
I've had restless nights about it.
Get out.
Yeah, that's poor.
That's absolutely all. That's
That's a definite
Absolutely
no ball.
all.
That's making me upset.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
upset.
It's like when people go and talk about like Antonio's a really dangerous striker. It's like, well, realistically, any good striker is dangerous.
Same with
Yeah.
Adama though. Adama's dangerous because
Yeah.
he's massive.
He's fast, yeah.
He's huge. He must baby like on his arms.
No,
what
but
I mean?
I will say one thing to that. I saw something that Raheem Sterling got a hat trick the other day.
Yes.
All the comments in the highlight video were Raheem Sterling positioning is so good. Raheem Sterling positioning is so
He's
good.
a good player.
When Ronaldo gets tap-ins for United, tap-in merchant, all
Well,
this.
Sterling did score a screamer against Norwich.
He did, and I'm not taking anything away from Sterling. What I'm saying is, scoring tap-ins isn't just about scoring tap-ins. It's being at the right place at the right time, anticipation, movement, positioning. There's so much to it, which is why I think Ronaldo's so good at that. So to go back to the Antonio point, Antonio was nowhere near that.
I think one thing I'll say about Sterling is he's involved in all the build-up for City.
Yeah, true.
They go through a whole team before they score a goal, whereas Ronaldo's just. And I agree. I've got a lot of appreciation for strikes with good movement.
Mm-hmm.
He's there at the right time.
Yeah.
But with Sterling, it's a bit like I'm gearing up. I'm going to play the ball out to the wing, and then I'm going to arch my run and come back in. Or you're going to play it to someone else. I'm going to drop back. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit more fluid because he's not the focal point necessarily, whereas Ronaldo is. He knows.
I
Ronaldo wants the ball.
wasn't comparing Sterling and Ronaldo. I was just comparing the comments on the video.
Yeah.
That's what all I was saying, because I appreciate Sterling. We put it in the group the other day about like if you don't rate Sterling, you don't.
Oh,
you said
someone
that.
said,
You don't
yeah.
Do you rate
said
Sterling
it.
or not? But no, that's what I'm going to say. Just if you're going to compare a poacher like Ronaldo's position, anticipation, movement, intelligence, reading of the game is so much better than Antonio's.
Yeah.
Antonio's grown lots of football in the last few years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Injuries.
level,
But he's not. He's good. Of course, he's effective, but he's not.
yeah, his point was if Antonio got into positions that Ronaldo did, he'd be a better poacher, which just makes no sense to me at all because
If I had two wheels, I'll be a
Sure,
bike.
does that not
Exactly.
are you implying that Antonio's a better header of the ball and finisher?
I'm not implying it. No,
Yeah,
Then who?
or was Elliot?
I think that's what he was trying to. I
Bad.
think that's what he's trying to say. Yeah, and we all just.
That's horrendous.
Bad.
That's horrendous.
Hard. Right. Definite no ball, yeah?
Yeah, no
Yeah.
ball.
100%. You got one?
I've got one from ages ago, back in the chat when we initially first asked one, so it should have been on the episode last week.
Cool.
It's from Seven.
Oh, mention again.
He's not playing in goal.
Fan favourite.
R7.
And it's a little bit topical, seeing as we've been talking about this man.
Okay.
Donnie Van Der Beek will be an average midfielder and won't hit the hype he received when he was at
When
Ajax.
did he say that, Top interest?
He said this.
It was before Everton's game at
Do you
the
reckon he's
weekend.
changed
He
his
said
tune?
this. He
since
said it
then?
at 11 minutes past 12 on the 8th of February.
Do you reckon he's changed his
That was
tune?
before that was
specific.
even before the Newcastle game. That was ages ago.
Yeah, well, it was. I said it was a
Was that
while
before
ago.
the
I'm
Newcastle
just.
game?
I still think he's
But-
a great footballer.
Yeah,
110%.
I'm going to go no ball off the bat. I think
Yeah,
we
big
clearly
no ball.
see the qualities that he has, and we can clearly see how well he
When we
can do in
saw
the
it at
system.
Ajax, he was just a player.
Ah,
Yeah,
fancy
absolute
it.
player.
Ballon d'Or nominee. We see how good he can be in Everton. I also don't think Seven would have changed his opinion, though. I don't think.
Do you not
I don't
think?
think one game would. Nah, I don't think one game would have shifted it.
Probably didn't
No.
watch the game as well.
He got man of a match on his home debut.
I completely disagree, but
In
I,
a team
I
full
wanted
of
to
good
bring that up
performers.
because I knew there was
Yeah.
ones we didn't talk about, so I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah,
I've
fair
got
enough.
4 left on here. So we'll
Let's
quickly
reel
rattle
through. Yeah,
through
come on.
them.
Let's go.
Quick fire.
Yeah,
Right.
We've got time. We've got
So we
time.
got to do
Go
Premier
for
League
it.
predictions.
Get
and
through
stuff
some.
like
Trent
that
will
since
go
last
down as the best right back in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
week. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, go.
Ooh, with best right back ever.
You said the problem is you said go down in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
Oh,
Do you mean-
I thought it meant
do you mean-
Prem.
Because he's already the best
Do you
right
mean
back in the
Will go
world.
down.
Do you mean
So
at
when
some
he's-
point in
once
his
he's
playing
finished his
career?
Once he's
All
finished
right.
his career.
He's the best right back
Best right
ever.
ever to live.
Danny Alvarez.
Again, it's an if one. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can't. It's again, you can't look past the accolades.
It's an
Exactly.
if. I don't like it.
It's Danny
No,
Alvarez.
I agree, but
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't slate someone for that opinion, I don't think.
I'm going to shift it a little bit to help him out. He will go down as the best Premier League back
Yeah, that's-
of all time,
Oh.
but he will not go down. I don't
it'll be in a
think
conversation.
It's
Do you
so
wanna know-
hard.
It's come from Tom Barnes, our good friend Tom
Tom
Barnes.
John.
Okay, no
Bad.
ball then, no ball. Bad.
Bad.
Yeah, but
No, in all seriousness, I don't think it's a dire opinion.
No.
No, it's not at all. And I
But
think
he's also a Liverpool fan, so.
I also
Yeah,
think
it's also a biased
I think he's every reason to say that as well. The heights
Yeah.
of Trent's reached
Yeah.
already because he's still not even 25.
That's fair enough. Yeah, definitely.
But I think at the minute Danny Alves, and I think Danny Alves could be out there for a while.
He's
So,
just won so
ball
much.
or no ball? I'm gonna go ball.
Ball, yeah.
ball, yeah.
Ball's fair.
Ball.
Yeah,
Right, this
yeah,
next
ball.
one's.
We disagree, but not enough.
This
to
next
give you
one
no ball.
could rattle someone here.
Don't look at me.
We are going to come your way.
Oh, God.
Newcastle
Yes!
are not a big club.
Who said this?
Sunderland's a
How we
I'm not sure who.
give? Did he give reason or did he just say it?
Oh, you have
They
to know
said
who said
it-
it. You have to know.
Please
who
tell
said
me
it.
you said
I
it.
can't remember.
What do you mean
Oh,
you
you
can't
don't-
You
remember?
said it to you in real life.
So Mason's
Yeah.
made that up then and just
No,
said
no,
to
no.
piss you off.
I know it was in one of our lectures.
It was in a lecture, right? Okay.
Oh wait, then it's Alistair, no?
No. It was Thursday morning. You lot all went out, so didn't feature.
Where did we
in
go?
it on
Oh,
it.
you mean-
Thursday
oh.
morning.
Aren't a big club. Well, the fact is we are.
I remember
Was it Adam?
one thing saying it's more your fans that create the.
Well, that means you're a big
Fact
club
that
if
you're a
you.
big
If you
That's the thing. Fans
No,
obviously
the fans,
incorporate.
the fans,
Can I pose a
the
question?
fans think they're
Can I
bigger
pose a
because
question?
they take their tops off.
Can I pose
That's
a
what their
question?
argument was.
can I ask Tom a question?
Yeah.
Can you list for me all the big clubs in the Premier League?
Right. Okay. So you've got the two Manchester clubs. You've got Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. I think Everton's a big club.
Okay.
Aston Villa, Leeds,
Yeah.
Newcastle.
What about Tottenham?
Yeah. It's hard.
Big clubs is one of these debates
I
as
think
well.
Tottenham. I think
because
Tottenham need.
It's vague,
Probably
isn't it?
yeah.
What's a big club?
What constitutes a big
But
club?
we are.
Nottingham Forest.
We are a big club. I
Forest
think-
are a massive club.
Yeah,
Forest is a big
Forest
club.
are a massive club.
Back to.
Can I just say one thing? Can I just do a little bit of research first?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's like,
You talking on?
does a big club have to be big now?
But the thing is,
You
we,
get sleeping giants though.
which is kind of what we are
Yeah.
now. But we are like
Same as us.
we are like. I think that our location in England actually helps how big we are because we're literally the only team in the city.
Just
so
about.
everyone,
Oh man, I was just
What's
about to
that?
bring that point on. Right.
everyone in Newcastle supports Newcastle.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Right.
I'm a
Liverpool,
city centre.
the population of Liverpool is in 2019 was 496,000, so 500,000. The population of Newcastle in 2019 was 300,000. do you think if Newcastle was split in two, do you think there was Newcastle FC and Newcastle United? Do you think there'd be any difference? You know the way Liverpool split. I would
What,
say,
from like beginning of time?
yeah.
I think they'd both be big. Well,
You know the way you've Everton and Liverpool, and I would say both the cities are quite similar in size. Liverpool obviously a little bit bigger, but
Yeah.
do you think if Newcastle got split in half, that Newcastle will be half as big as
That's
they are?
really tough.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Do
good
you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get the question. It's
Yeah.
really
But
difficult.
I think both teams would probably be big clubs, to be honest. But the thing is,
one might have emerged later, like with City.
I think-
they're not a big club. Win stuff.
I would say that way. I think if there was a team in Newcastle, if there was Newcastle
They'd
United
get
and Newcastle
good.
FC, I think one of the two teams would be awful.
One of the two teams
Yeah.
later would get
Yeah.
the investment.
but
It would be
it's
like a
very
League
hard
One
to
team.
say because literally
Yeah.
everyone in Newcastle, even if you don't like football, you still support Newcastle United.
That's
you
what,
still
yeah,
care.
that's what
Like,
I'm
even
saying.
if you have
still
no
check the
idea,
results and that,
even if you have no
yeah.
idea what's going on, you still
It's
we
such a
are a
different
big
Because
club.
your dad's a Newcastle fan, or your brother, or
Literally.
whoever, or your sister,
Literally.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Say me growing up in Leicester, you go into a classroom at school, more of them are non-Leicester fans than they are Leicester fans. Whereas
Yeah.
if you go to Newcastle,
Everyone's
it's the
a
majority.
Newcastle fan.
Yeah, just because obviously the history and stuff from like
I
obviously,
know
winning
stadium
titles
has to be said. We've
That's
got
a
a
good
massive
conversation
stadium.
though, because you go to London and so many of them are United or Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
Whereas like with Liverpool, you have Liverpool or Everton. So
Yeah.
it's that's
And
an interesting
Newcastle
thing,
or
isn't it?
That's
Newcastle.
weird.
How some cities are divided to random teams. Like if you're in London, why would you not
It's a
support
massive-
one of the teams half an hour from your door?
In Manchester,
Yeah.
yeah.
A
all
lot.
of them,
In
Man
Manchester,
City or
why
United
would you not
fans.
Nowadays, kids are going to support City. You can't call them anything because if they
No.
live so close
Yeah.
to City, if you now start supporting City, fair enough.
Yeah.
Because if that's your closer team.
Exactly.
I
But
think
if you're in London and you start supporting City now, what
I
are you
think
doing?
going back to what you said about Newcastle, I think Newcastle are a big club, but I think
course.
you're just heavily. I think you have that. You have a massive. You have a kind of like a handicap.
What a handicap?
That doesn't
what do you mean?
like as in you're helped out by the fact that there's one big city. But
Yeah,
that realistically is nothing to
That
do with
doesn't-
it.
that means
Yeah,
nothing. But
yeah.
I do think there is a section of our fan base which is slightly deluded who think we are absolutely
Yeah, you
massive.
get them in everyone.
Yeah.
though.
Exactly. Like,
I think there's a few more there.
No, same with Arsenal, I think.
but
I
it's
think
just-
Arsenal
I
cut
think-
from that cloth a bit as well.
I think it's generally just because we've had such a rapid decline from what we were under
Yeah.
Mike Ashley. Like we going into Championship, we should never be a
and
Championship.
I think you were
club.
worrying it'd be the same with Sunderland. And
We
stuff,
yeah,
weren't
if we didn't have Rafa, we would still be in. We'd be in Championship League One.
No comment.
Sorry, mate. But there are some fans that think we deserve. All I want from Newcastle is just better than we have, and we're going to
Yeah.
get that now.
Of course, we are.
Like,
So-
obviously, I want trophies, but I don't demand trophies.
Not
I
so.
just,
Not so.
I just want to compete.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think Newcastle will win anything for the next 5 years.
Me
Just
neither.
because they're
No,
going
me
to the
neither.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously, transfer windows. You don't really know what's going to happen, but
Gotta
I'm
be
not
careful with
expecting.
FFP as well.
I'm not
Yeah.
expecting a trophy in the next 5 years.
FFP is good, but at the same time, if you told me that Bruno Guimaraes was going to go to
Unreal
Newcastle,
signing.
I would have gone nah. Don't think so.
That's a
I would've gone, go to
statement.
Yen-
though.
I would have. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which just makes me kind of think they could do it in 3.
If we stay up,
Yeah,
if we stay up, this summer transfer window could be massive.
money talks,
You'll definitely stay up.
especially in today's day.
Yeah,
and
I think
age.
we will
I
stay
think
up.
we'll both stay up.
And I
Because
think-
we're lucky there's 3 worst teams.
Oh,
aren't we,
there's 3
really?
terrible
There's 3
teams.
terrible
There's
teams.
6 or 7 teams.
We
maybe
could.
down there
We've
at the
dragged Leeds back down by
We
beating
have,
them.
and
you know.
Yeah.
Brentford are
Brentford
down
aren't
there.
far. If
We're
yeah.
like 1 point off them with 2 games in hand.
I
something
think
like
we've
that.
still got to
we're
play
not,
Brentford
going,
as
no,
well.
we're not going to go any further than Brentford, please, because I think we're the next team.
Nah, you're
So-
fine.
You're fine.
We've got games in hand
I
as
think
well.
Brentford are fine. Leeds could.
Brentford are fine. Yous are fine.
I wouldn't
Leeds
say-
I'm
Brentford
interested.
are
I'm
fine.
interested to see Leeds' fixtures to see how many of the bottom. What are they?
3, 4.
15th or something.
That's a conversation.
How many for
for another
bottom?
time, innit?
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll do we'll do
We're
some time. But
struggling now, so I've got 2 more here. Two
I've
Wait,
probably-
wait,
I've-
can we just
if-
go back?
Well,
Yeah.
I've probably got
Can
To
we
some.
the
just go
mystery
back?
person, ball or no ball?
just the biggest no ball I've ever given.
So
out
what was
ever.
sorry, I've lost
Newcastle aren't a
it.
big club.
No,
No
no, of
ball.
course
No
Newcastle
ball,
are
no
good, yeah.
ball,
They've got
yeah.
they've got
Zero
some
balls.
Yeah.
That's
some
ridiculous. That's
off-field
ridiculous.
players.
Are you a Sunderland fan?
Probably.
I've got 2 more left here. 2 statements.
Let's do 2 more then. That's fine.
Night games over weekend games.
Yeah.
Oh, the atmosphere is different.
As a National League watcher with Grimsby Town, the Tuesday night. I know you laugh, but the Tuesday night games are the best ones because
They are good.
you know you've had a busy day or whatever, and you're looking forward to going to
Yeah.
match all day, and you come and it's under the floodlights, and you know you've all
Yeah.
got your torches out and stuff. It's ace.
Torture.
Yeah, get your torches out.
Little night show.
No, because in the National League the floodlights are all terrible.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
get-
They only
I can
actually
imagine.
show the pitch and nothing
Yes,
else.
yeah, but it's ace,
Yeah,
and
so-
they don't cut, especially in the Prem. I know it's more so now. You get loads of them because of all the
Yeah.
fixture congestion and stuff. But no, I don't think you can beat them. So,
So-
The
Ball,
atmosphere
ball.
is just different.
If we're talking, I would like to talk. If we're playing football, would you rather play at night or
At
play in
night,
the
yeah.
day?
Night
No,
game.
100%.
Night, yeah.
Rain,
100%.
floodlights.
yeah,
Always play better in the rain.
light
Right.
rain.
This
Yeah,
last
not-
one's
yeah.
mine.
Geo.
Oh, Hamza Chowdhury.
No, it don't involve a player.
Esteban
actually.
Cambiasso.
What a player, by the way.
He should be regarded as a
goalkeeper-
Premier League legend.
Richard Lack. Go, mate.
The best set piece taker of all
Are you
time.
finished?
Sorry.
The goalkeeper position is the most underrated position on the pitch.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Most important,
On difficulty and...
Could be most
Well, without a goalkeeper, he's just going to shoot from the halfway line. So yeah.
No,
You know what I mean?
I disagree.
But like, on how difficult it is to
who would
become
you
a
say
keeper.
is then?
Holding midfielder.
Oh, wait,
There's
wait,
so
no,
many
you're
teams
answering
without
my
one,
question,
though.
You're answering my question.
What's your question?
You think CDM? Do you think holding midfielder is the most underrated?
Yeah. Rodri's so good. And no one says a word of good about him.
I'm not saying the players get underrated in terms of difficulty to play that position.
No, because if you're 6'7" and fill out half a goal.
That's a lot more.
That's
to a
not
goalkeeper.
all it
A lot
is,
more
is
than
it?
a goalkeeper than that.
It's a lot more.
Banned.
I think with the evolving game and how fast paced it's becoming, I think centre back's getting harder and harder,
I also think.
and centre mid.
I will talk about that with the goalkeeper. The way the fact we see De Gea struggle with this a lot, and the way football is going forward. That I think goalkeepers are asked to do a lot more.
They are.
The way a Premier League player can now hit a ball 60+ miles per hour and it moves like that.
Yeah, I mean, and keepers are more demanded to use their feet as well.
I think a Premier League player has always been able to hit the ball.
And they're a
60
lot
miles an
more
hour, so-
scrutinised than probably. It's one mistake and you're in the media for a week.
No,
Yeah.
if you said goalkeepers get criticised more than everyone else, I'd have said yeah.
Yeah.
but still goes towards them being underrated.
I'm going to agree. Is it the most underrated possession or one of the most?
I just wrote goalkeeper position is very underrated.
Yeah,
so-
I'll agree. Yeah, ball. Yeah, I'll agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, it's also
definitely.
very underrated.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with
I
that.
thought you worded it as if they were the most.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree with
There's
that.
definitely an argument for the most.
I wanna
One
Yeah, I
hundred
don't
percent.
think you're daft in saying it, but
I want to ask one question. Most important position in football.
striker.
Striker.
Can't win games without a goal, mate.
Yeah, striker.
Yeah.
And wait,
But
actually,
then someone's going to go, "Well, someone needs to
City.
get the ball to the striker.
what about City? They don't have a
What about
striker,
City?
but you do need a
Striker.
striker.
Or whoever scores your goals, the goal scorer. Not position.
Striker, midfielder for me. Maybe goalkeeper as well.
I think midfielder isn't as much just because you've got so many variations of how many midfielders you can play.
Yeah.
But every team has a striker. I know every team has a centre mid, but
Forward.
yeah.
Yeah.
But with you can play 2 or 3, and it doesn't. Well, obviously it matters, but I think striker's a lot more important.
I'm gonna go midfielder.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
fair
no real argument.
Yeah.
One more quick
Okay, yeah, one more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Where
fine.
would you play your ideal captain? So we're not talking who.
Love this
What
question.
position
Yeah,
would
good
you
for-
put
Are you
them
going to
in?
make me
That's
big you up here, Mason?
That's a
or-
great. That's a great.
No,
Not-
I'm just
not
like
goalkeeper.
genuinely serious.
Not goalkeeper.
Or striker.
Or striker.
Definitely
Or
not
winger.
striker.
Or a winger or
Definitely,
fullback.
yeah.
For me, nowhere attacking, I'll be honest.
Centre half.
Centre half or holding midfield for me.
Hold it,
Yeah.
hold a midfielder, centre mid.
100%.
I'd have,
But centre
if I could pick a role in a position, it's box to box midfielder for me. But that's it.
Really?
Yeah, because they're up both
Yeah.
ends and
Yeah,
they're dragging the
and
team
they
forward. It's
understand
And
It's
if,
very-
if you are a box to box midfielder, you obviously have an incredible engine, so I
Vieira.
can rely on you.
Vieira,
I
one of
can
the
rely
best
on you to
Premier
play the
captains.
game the whole
Mark
time.
Noble.
If N'Golo Kante could talk,
Yeah.
he'd be the best captain ever.
But a lot of good centre backs.
You can talk, ladies and gentlemen.
It's magic day.
It's magic day.
Day.
If you want to see content like that, you follow the MMSJFC Twitter.
Put it
Decent.
below.
Yeah.
What?
It's not going to be there, Mason, is it?
It's not. We're not going to put it there, but
I'll try my best. Yeah. So obviously we play with.
In my opinion, Roy Keane was the best captain in Premier League history, and he
Tony
played
Adams.
central defensive midfielder.
Tony Adams is probably quite good.
we play
I'm gonna have Roy
Schmeichel
Keane.
as captain, and it just don't work.
No, it don't
Good
work at
company
all.
as well.
Keane for me.
Colaccini.
Who?
Keane, right? Keane.
Oh, I thought I said King,
No.
like Ledley King.
Right.
No.
That does wrap up ball or no ball for today, though. So please get
This is the end of Ball or No Ball.
please get more questions in.
Yes,
Twitter,
please drop here below.
TikTok,
We'll give
maybe
you a shout
Instagram
out.
if
We
Legs
might tear you, but that's your
decides to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so
if
sorry,
you're
guys.
if you're gonna spout poo, we're gonna tear it.
Spout poo.
If you're going to spout rubbish, you'll get what's coming to you.
If you're gonna spray,
and you'll get banned.
if you're gonna
Joey
spray
JJ, you're
slurry,
welcome, please.
if you're gonna
Come back, please.
if you're gonna spray slurry, you're gonna get gone in a hurry.
And that was the Forming Up podcast. That was a terrible ending.
We have to do no. We have to
No,
do
we've
Premier
got-
League done, yeah. We have to do Premier League
We've got to see
Right.
who did well in last
Oh,
last
don't
week's midweek.
prediction.
Who did the worst out
No,
of interest?
Right, well, we'll get through it. So, Newcastle, Everton. Only one of us, two of us said an Everton win. I said 1-0. Mason said 3-1, and the score was 3-1, but he said
Yeah.
3-1 to Everton.
That's a point, surely.
And then, so it was a Newcastle win. Thomas,
So-
how happy were you with that one?
Oh, over the moon. When Trippier's goal went in, I can't.
Was a free kick, by the way.
Unbelievable. Shame he's out for like 2 months now, but
Legs, how did you feel after the Everton defeat? How did you feel after that one?
After that defeat, it was horrible because
I
we
bantered him.
just come off the back of a good win against Brentford, and we just.
You were very lacklustre. Like we weren't exceptional, but we let the
atmosphere get the best of us. We were unlucky with injuries, but
true.
I'm not gonna blame that, but after that game, obviously.
But St. Maximin played out of his skin. For
Yeah,
the first time
it's a shame he's had
bloody
one good
season.
game of the season against us. But
I don't rate him, by the way.
He was amazing against United.
I don't rate. He always is against you for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't rate him.
You don't rate Alan Maximin?
He puts his head down, doesn't put it up. Always just gets the ball and thinks, "Oh yeah, I can beat every single man on this."
He
pitch.
wants to post for Instagram too much, doesn't he?
Yeah, he always puts the same reel on of him
Yeah,
just
he does, yeah.
skinning Dallo about 3 seasons ago. Like, mate, no one cares
And
anymore.
this season.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes. By the way, obviously because we recorded it on a Tuesday and we could only do because there was midweek games and Saturday games.
We've done both rounds.
No, we didn't do Saturday games.
Oh, did we not?
We only did midweek.
Yeah,
So we're like a game week behind, if that makes sense.
So Everton won.
So Everton won at the weekend, and mine
So
ended
did we.
1-1 again. Shock. But anyway, West Ham Watford. We all said a West Ham win, and it was 1-0. None of us got the perfect score. United Burnley. Mason got the first perfect score with a 1-1.
That was a bold prediction as well.
it was. To be fair, I'll give you
Well,
that.
I mean, it's not a bold prediction to Domenico for a 1-1. We're going on 4
Not
games
anymore.
in a row here.
Not anymore.
We actually played brilliantly in the first half. Jadon Sancho was absolutely amazing.
You always do.
Yeah,
Yeah, you actually do.
Yeah, Ralph
On another
Ragnick is
day.
coaching 3-0 wins.
His
On
halftime team
another day,
talks.
you were
But
3-0 up at half time.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
What are his team talks? Like, lads, game's over. Nice one.
honestly, yeah, the heads
Just
just
don't
drop.
turn
And
it
the
off.
thing is, under Ollie, it used to be we'd go 1-0 down.
Yeah,
and the
and always
second
bring it
half
back.
we'd really turn up. It's like
Same
it's
under
like-
Mourinho as well.
Yeah, it was like flip. It was like flip the script. Flip the script. Yeah. City Brentford. We all actually went really high scoring 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 4-0. It was
said-
2-0. I said 5.
I said 4.
I went 3.
You went 3.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
You
I
said
went
3,
4 then,
and
yeah.
Thomas and Mason both went 4, and that was
Sure.
3-0. So we got a point for that. Norwich and Palace. It was 0-0. Thomas got 0-0.
It wasn't 0-0, it was 1-1.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, not done.
Yeah.
They scored
Timu Pukki scored in like 30 seconds.
That means I got a perfect prediction because I said 1-0. Yeah,
It's like you planned that one.
Yeah. Mason, you went for a Norwich win. Legs, you went for a Palace win.
It should have been a Palace win if Zaha didn't skew it.
Yeah.
Bloody
Scuff
idiot.
out.
Spurs Saints. Legs, you said draw. Me, Thomas, and Mason all said it's Spurs win, and it was the Southampton win 3-2.
Big dub.
Big one.
Antonio Conte with pie in his face after shushing the Southampton guys after going
Absolute clown.
2-1.
I feel for him, to be honest.
Yeah, 'cause he's a brilliant manager.
He's a great gaffer, yeah.
Yeah, he got himself
I'm
in it
not
though.
sure what's going on at Tottenham at the moment. It's
Yeah,
quite.
I'll tell you, mate, the crap. Moving on.
Yeah, there's that.
Kane's
Harry Kane,
non-existent.
Yeah,
Vi-
disappeared.
Villa Leeds. Legs
Nice
went
scoring.
3-2, and it was 3-2 at half time. And it finished
Ah.
3-all. Thomas, you went 2-2, so you got a point. I went 3-1, and Mason, you went 2-0. So only Thomas got a point there. Liverpool Leicester.
I said 27-0, didn't I?
You were close.
You did say 27-0.
Close.
It was-
We did
You
well.
got,
I got
one
one
of the, you
number
got
right.
one of the numbers right because it
Do I
was
get 2
2-0.
points right then?
No. We all Legs. You got a perfect score there.
Oh, you absolute baller.
You said 2-0, and Thomas said 4-1. And I said
Fair
3-0.
play.
Wolves Arsenal.
We all got this wrong, didn't we?
Yes, Thomas and Mason, you got the score right, but you got the wrong team. You went
Yeah.
1-0 Wolves. I went 1-all, and Legs, you went 2-0. So I don't know if anyone's been counting, but if you get a perfect score, so that means you get the perfect scoreline and the winner. You get 3 points.
Can we comment on the Martinelli red card and what we think
Yeah,
about it?
what's everyone's opinion on it?
Right, can I speak? Can I start first of all? Because I just want to. Because there's one thing I want to refer to. Baird for Northern Ireland had a similar situation happened, where exactly the same thing happened, where the referee played advantage, then stopped the play to send him off, which shouldn't have been the case.
You're allowed to do that.
Huh?
You're allowed to do that.
No. When you give someone a red card, you have to stop the
They
play.
have to stop the game. Pretty
Yeah.
He didn't stop the game.
Oh.
That was the thing.
If
He
it's
let
a-
play
if it's
on,
a red
he came back
card-
and give him a double yellow.
Because they might
and
go
send him off.
score off.
Oh, do you mean? Oh,
So,
did he get, I
Baird
think I
had-
watched the game.
so-
Did he get booked during an advantage? Then?
Who are we talking about? Martin.
He got his
Yeah,
second.
Martinelli.
Oh yeah, no. So it was a throw in,
I didn't see
and he
that.
blocked the guy. So it was a foul for that. So the who was it? Michael Oliver, wasn't it?
They're all terrible.
They're all-
Anyway, yeah, it was. So he let play advantage, and then Martinelli
Fuck that,
absolutely legged it and then tripped him up. I think both
Both are yellow cards.
Both are yellow cards. Michael Oliver, I think, goes over, gives him one yellow, gives him another one, gives him a red.
I think it is justified. I think it's fair enough.
I think it's normal. That's in my opinion.
Yeah,
What?
I think it's perfectly fine.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Martinelli
Mark
should
That's
have
what I was
known.
confused about. I thought you
Yeah.
guys were saying he shouldn't have.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
but the reason we're
100%.
bringing it up is because a lot of people online have been like, "That's an absolute disgrace."
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
it's
Were they
perfectly
all
fine.
Arsenal fans? Just?
Mostly.
Probably.
Mostly, yeah.
But yeah.
But the
I'd
wa-
like to see that from a ref.
Yeah,
It's great refereeing.
It took.
It's
it
the
took
same with
guts.
Jimenez though. A few weeks ago, he got a booking and
Yeah.
then blocked the free kick and
That
got
was
sent off.
idiocy. That's what
Yeah,
that
A
was.
lot of refs,
Oh yeah,
You need to
Would be
learn to
scared of
control
that.
yourself, don't
they
you?
would bottle it. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
A
good
lot
to see
of-
him taking a bit of respect. I don't rate anything.
A lot of people said Michael Oliver was doing it for the TV or doing it to get the headline. I don't think he was.
I've
I
no
think
idea.
He's made the right
That
decision.
doesn't
I
make
think
sense
it's
whatsoever.
justified.
It's
No,
two
no,
yellow
yeah.
card offences.
But I never understood that referees doing it for the cameras. But
Yeah.
no,
Might do.
the Baird one was he was on a yellow, then he fouled someone, then the referee let play on, and then once the ball went out, he came back, give him a second.
Oh no,
send
you
him
have
off.
to.
So,
No,
yeah,
you
you
have
when
to
it's a
stop-
red
you have to
card,
stop
you
play.
have to stop
No,
the
yeah,
play.
no, yeah.
That's bad
So
refereeing.
that's why.
Yeah.
Because he's
That's why it was-
technically
it
meant
was
to be
bad.
sent off right then, but
Yeah.
if you play advantage, still influences play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why we're referring to. But we all agree that it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should be
100%.
good,
So anyway, moving on to the predictions, the scores. I don't know if anyone's been counting up, but Legs, you got 6, I got 6, Mason got 6.
Is that
Thomas?
after the change in score because of the 1-1?
No,
Oh
you
yeah,
knew.
this is before. I did this at the time. I did this.
okay,
I
okay,
did this ages ago. I did this as soon as it happened. And Thomas, you got 5 points. So we all won, apart from Thomas. Unlucky lad.
No,
cry myself
we'll
to
keep this
sleep.
going until the end of the season.
Yeah, right.
Total.
Can someone get me the scores and I'll write them down. Someone get me the games. This is for this weekend.
This weekend's Premier League games. So
Will we add in
it's
the
a pack-
full
I think
Champions League games?
I think we should.
What we're doing Champions League games?
Yeah.
as well,
We'll do
as
the
Madrid.
four.
There's not too many. So yeah.
We'll do choose a 4
There's
this week.
4 this week. What? So we're going to do the 4 this week, then the 4.
There's
the
good
full
games,
Premier League
good
fixtures
games.
of
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah.
There's good
Right,
games.
we'll start with today. We have got. So we're filming on Tuesday.
Will we do Man United Brighton?
Nah, it's not a full game week.
No,
no
okay,
point.
mate. 1-0
PSG, Real Madrid, in Paris.
in Paris.
Paris, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, of course not.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
Brave.
1-0.
There is no away goals this year, isn't there?
Nope.
So
Yeah.
that's
1-0.
interesting.
So Real Madrid won't be forced to try and.
They won't be forced into anything, no. But
I can see
No.
it being 2-1 Real Madrid, honestly.
I didn't want to get my head bitten off, but I can see Real
Both
Madrid making
teams
it.
are defensively
Vinicius
fragile.
Junior is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Who? Vinicius Junior and
And
Benzema.
Yeah.
and Benzema.
And Benzema.
I'm
Ace.
gonna go 2-1 Real Madrid.
I'd
Right.
go 1-0.
I'm gonna go 2-1
Madrid.
PSG.
That's probably.
I'm going to go 1-1.
I don't know.
I think all are fair shouts. It's a,
fancy
It's
Real.
a
with
close
both
game.
teams, especially Real Madrid, in a almost rebuild sort of thing. You could argue, and
So you're Mason, you're
PSG,
going 1-0 PSG? 2-1 PSG?
yeah, and PSG in sort of
I'm going
weird-
1-1 because it's a very difficult one to call. I do think Real Madrid are the better team, but I think the advantage of Paris Saint-Germain being at home will spur them on to get something out of the game, definitely.
they're still so odd in the Champions League knockout stage.
I just don't think the
The fact
system
they've-
fits them at all.
What if it's
Yeah,
one of them
that's-
games where Mbappe goes, I'm going to score 2 tonight, come get me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
poses it
Yeah,
like 4
Yeah, it
times on
depends if
Instagram.
Mbappe and Messi decide we're going to turn up today.
Well, I think
Before
Messi will want to play well. It's against Real, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I just
And
think
so- Sergio
Which
Ramos.
which might help him.
I just like Real. I think they're more solid.
Real be my Spanish team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right, so go on.
City versus Lisbon.
In Sporting.
3
Oh, is it
3-1.
Doesn't make a difference where it is. City will
Yeah,
batter them.
true.
City will batter them, yeah. City's so good, especially in Europe as well.
I'm
Until
telling
it
you,
gets to the
City, I think
important game.
City. I think Bayern are going to win it, but City are the scariest team because Pep has a serious chip in his shoulder about not winning the Champions League with City.
Oh yeah, well he has to win it. With
So
them.
Legs,
Has
you're
to.
going with?
3-1 City, I think. Could be 3-0, but I go 3-1.
Jim McGeek.
I'm going to go 2-0.
4-0.
4-0.
4-0.
They're ruthless, especially against teams like Sporting.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a modest 2-0, but they will dominate.
Copying me.
Yeah, mate. I love you so much.
Copying
Mum.
Mason earlier, copying you now,
Yeah, I'll go a 4-0. Right, tomorrow, the first game would be Inter versus Liverpool.
Oh, I like that game.
In
Can I just say
Milan.
one thing? It's so good not to
Right.
be having Legs beside you going
Obviously,
because he doesn't have a haircut this week.
obviously not at the San Siro.
Is it
Grab the
not?
trim.
I don't believe so.
Is it not at San Siro? How
It
come?
is. It's away. It's in
yeah,
Italy.
but I swear the San Siro's gone now.
What are you? Where's your ball knowledge gone?
If you click on it, it's
Yeah,
the
look.
stadium.
No, I think
Look.
Mason's right.
San Siro's gone.
Yeah, they
Has it?
got rid of it last year. The
Yeah,
last
no, they
year
did.
was their last season.
They
isn't it?
still
Really?
share the ground, but it's a
They still
different
share.
one.
I
Yeah, they
apologise.
share a different ground now.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Oh.
No, I swear, yeah.
Mad.
I couldn't tell you what it's called, but I think it's
Mazar.
Siro San.
Yeah,
Zero.
something weird.
Yeah.
Pan zero.
What was the game?
Yeah, I
Sorry,
don't know.
who
Give
was
me a
it?
sec, I've got to check
Liverpool-
it.
Liverpool
On
Inter.
Google.
Inter versus
Inter.
Liverpool
That's a
in
great
Spain.
game. You
Mm.
know.
Or in
Inter are
Italy,
good
sorry.
side.
Good game. 1-1.
Good game.
Inter of last year would be a different story, I think.
I think
They're still they're top of the league, mate.
Yeah, they're
Inter
still
are
brilliant. I
brilliant.
still think
I
they're
like
not as
them
good
this
as last
year.
year.
I think their kits make them better.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Right, Legs, what are you going with?
Oh wait.
It's a good sign. You on?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1-0 Liverpool. I think it's going to be so tight. Going to go 1-0 Liverpool. And they were per away at Atletico. Liverpool were
They were.
in the group. So I'm going to go 1-0 Liverpool. It's going to be so tight. You heard it
Liverpool
here
have got Salah and Mane back.
What are you going, Legs?
Yeah, but they're going to pass to each other. They hate each other.
Salah's been exposed
It's like
recently
Rooney
as
and
well,
Ronaldo after the 2006 World Cup.
Salah's got other things. on
They
his
are
mind.
still at the San Siro.
They are.
It is actually called Giuseppe Meazza, but
Giuseppe.
It is
nickname
Giuseppe.
is the San Siro,
Giuseppe Meazza.
and they are leaving.
It's a Leicester accent.
They are leaving.
mother there.
They are leaving the San Siro, but not until 2027.
2027?
Oh,
Yes,
that's...
it's being replaced
This,
by a
this
new.
podcast will be worldwide at that point. We'll be in the San Siro.
Well, a
a
Spotify
new
deal.
That's
everything.
That's why they're
65,000
getting rid of the San
seater.
Siro for us to host the podcast.
A new 65,000 seater called the Cathedral.
Yeah, shut up, mate.
I don't like when mum and dad fight.
Right, Legs, what's your
I'm sorry, that
prediction?
was so
What's your
rude.
prediction?
Sorry, are we on about a game or something?
Yeah,
Liverpool,
Right, yeah,
Everton,
come on,
Milan.
Lawrence,
One-
get on with it.
1-0
We've gone on for
Liverpool.
ages now.
1-0
1-0.
Liverpool. Copy me as well, sure.
Go on, mate.
Shut up, Jamie.
Go on, mate, hurry up.
1-1.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
Someone's classroom beside
This
us.
is a classroom.
So
yard.
selfish.
2-1. 2-1.
What a
2-0.
game. Agreed.
2-1 Liverpool.
1-1.
Right,
Right, go.
what's the next game? I think it's already boring. Oh, no, it's...
Salzburg,
Oh.
Bayern Munich.
Oh, I wonder.
13-0.
Salzburg.
Don't
yeah,
disrespect Salzburg.
I will.
I'm going to. I know Bayern lost 4-2 at the weekend, so...
But they do that to keep the Bundesliga
Yeah,
interesting.
they lost...
They do it on purpose.
They not lose to Borussia Mönchengladbach like 5-0 as well.
Yeah, they
Same
just do it on
weekend we lost to
purpose.
Liverpool. Yeah. Like,
So
really good
I
one.
obviously made that mistake when we did that thing and covered Salzburg's game and live reported it. And they look very... Obviously, I'm not saying they're being Bayern.
And
but-
the Austrian league, didn't they?
Yeah, I just don't.
That Adame is brilliant.
Yeah, but they
He's got a
played.
goal in it.
They played
Adiemi,
Sevilla, didn't they? They
baller.
played Sevilla
Days.
to get through to
That's
this
dope.
round.
Yeah, it's Sevilla and
Yeah.
Barca is like... I mean, Sevilla, like that's a Europa League team. I'm sorry.
Oh, 100%.
I know that
yeah.
they are second in La Liga and they're pushing
Yeah,
Real Madrid,
but-
but...
I believe they won't, I don't think Salzburg will get too embarrassed.
Right,
I do. 4-0 Bayern.
I'm going to go through...
That's not too embarrassing.
I'm going to go
It's
3-0.
embarrassing.
Not
I'm
against,
gonna
not
go
against
4.
Bayern.
That's
Bayern will
fine.
do
I'm
that
gonna
to
go
top teams as well.
I'm going to go 4, yeah.
You
Yeah,
look
4-0 Bayern.
4-1.
You edgy man.
You know me, Tom.
at 3.
And we've both gone 4-0, Mason. What are you
Wait,
going?
Oh, hurry up, mate. Come
it's
on.
in Austria, so I'm going to go 3-1.
Oh. Right. Okay.
I'll give him a goal and take a goal off.
Whoa, Austria.
Right, so they're the 4 Champions League games
Right.
for this week.
Right,
anyway, so
Premier
we'll
League
move on to the
time.
Prem.
I think it's Newcastle first, isn't it?
Yeah,
Are you the
they-
early kicker fighter?
Half 12.
so
Never
there's
back the early kick.
No.
Never
8
back
games
it.
on the Saturday.
Bloody
Awesome.
Nora.
How many? There's 6, 3 o'clock?
Bosh.
Yeah, 6 3 o'clocks, 12:30 and
Who's the
5:30.
max of 6?
You did know that.
My
So we've got
presentation. Bash.
West Ham versus Newcastle
Ooh.
at the London Stadium.
That's a tough game, Tom. How are you feeling about that, mate? You nervous?
Yeah.
Good game, mate.
I think if,
No.
Good game, 1-1.
if we had Trippier, I'd be a hell of a lot more confident because
We
he.
don't have him, though.
We
so-
don't. You're right. Yeah.
gonna
Because
have to
Dino
play-
stood on him.
Good lad, I say.
Sure.
Get Harvey Barnes to run at Kufal, that's what we did. Then they
How-
actually took him.
How,
Well,
how am I
that-
supposed to
yes,
get?
you're going to get Harvey Barnes.
We'll just load him for a
You
game.
get a transfer him.
Well, you got St Maximin
Oh
as
yeah.
well, so he
Oh,
can
we're
do
all right.
that.
I was
Yeah,
running
because
into him
Thomas
5
is some
times.
Max last week is fan.
He needs to do an Instagram post.
But,
so it's not good going.
Yeah, true.
Without Trippier, I think we'll struggle at the back because they are very dangerous. Jared Burns. I think it probably will be like 2-0 West Ham.
Oh, right. Legs, go on.
Yeah.
Because you have to go first, really.
I'm very pessimistic, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, 1-0 West Ham. I don't want to do it to
Oh
you.
yeah.
It's harsh, but I don't want to do it to you, but it's one of them, innit? Very good side.
3-0 West Ham.
what is your
Oh.
problem?
You
What?
said 2.
Yeah,
Should
but
we
3
split
0's
them
a
up next
joke.
podcast, or-
3-0.
Are you two going to start fighting or what?
I'm close, mate.
2-0.
3-0,
2-0 West Ham.
Yeah, fair enough.
Come back when I get 3
If we
points.
win, then fair enough. But
Right.
Is there really a big difference between 3 and 2?
No.
no, but 3 sounds a lot worse.
It's
does.
one. It's one.
Yeah,
it
3
does.
sounds. Yeah, yeah.
Arsenal versus Brentford at the Emirates.
1-1.
Really?
Ah, right. I'm going to go 1-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Arsenal. The
Okay.
Ars.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Be a very boring game.
Yeah.
Like literally no one
You've
cares.
predicted the best scoreline though. Like the funnest scoreline's been.
Yeah, it's still gonna be boring though. 2-0 can be boring.
Yeah, true. That is very true. Like 2-0 after 30 minutes, and it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
sit
just-
back.
Or they score really early on and really late on. It's just like
miserable.
Aston Villa, Watford.
Watford are gonna get absolutely pummeled
Wait,
Mate,
again.
Villa have been terrible recently.
True, but they want to bounce back after getting
They wanted to bounce
humiliated.
back last week, well.
Well, yeah, it's 3-3
Yeah, then
against
they really
Leeds and a
wanna-
1-0.
I don't know if West Ham are all that good, you know.
Against Leicester, they were very
They've had
lackluster.
Yeah, they
drop off.
And Watford
With,
as well.
with West Ham's position,
Watford
when
are
they
bad.
played against us at the weekend, they were not good as what I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
Watford are bad though.
Watford are pants.
Watford are really
Like-
bad at the moment.
Bad.
Watford only lost 1-0 to West Ham.
They had a good spell.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
They had
Bad.
a good spell, but they've lost it now completely.
game?
Yeah.
Villa, Watford.
They haven't capitalised
Villa
on
at
their
home?
big games. So just
Villa at home, Coutinho,
1-0 Villa.
Ramsey, Buendia, Watkins.
1-0 Villa.
1-0.
Yeah.
Leg score.
Sorry, what was the game?
Villa Watford.
In the room, like.
You know what? Because I know it'll hinder Everton and Newcastle, I don't know why, I'm just scared Watford will sneak like a 1-0.
No.
Like, Dennis will score like a last minute winner or something.
I'd cry.
That's
I
what I'm going
wouldn't,
to go. 1-0 Watford.
but- Ooh, look at you.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Huh?
Yeah,
fair enough.
see, I fancy him getting something. I do.
I hope not.
Watford 0, Aston Villa 4.
What on earth? What?
Can we boot him off?
What is your?
Come
we
back,
o-
come back when I get another 3 points.
Can we overthrow him?
Get
please?
another 3 points.
Another
Yeah.
as if he's had loads.
I've had one, but right.
God,
we'll
It
we'll
could be
move
worse.
on.
You could be Tom. We get 5.
Brighton versus Burnley.
Brighton.
Wait, Thomas. What were you saying for Villa Watford?
I said 1-0
You
Villa.
did say 1-0, yeah.
Sorry.
You
What
made
were
me.
you
Burnley haven't won in 5.
That is the most. They haven't won. They've
They have-
won
no,
one
they have-
game.
Tell you what. They
Okay,
didn't look too
I'll
bad
take that
against.
back. They haven't won in 10.
They don't look. They didn't look
They're
too
in a
bad
dire
against
state,
United.
yeah.
They've
They
won
didn't
one
look-
game all season.
Even with Vegas,
Keg
still
horse-
missed.
Keg horse
Yeah,
up
but
front.
since Veghorst
I love getting
has
said
played,
that.
Yeah, Keghorst. Without Keghorst.
since he's came in, they have
Who are they
played
playing?
United and Liverpool.
Who are you playing?
Brighton.
Brighton.
So
Burnley.
they have.
Brighton are
He's
decent
only.
size.
Veghorst has only played against United and Liverpool.
Brighton haven't won a game in ages as well.
But the thing is, for some reason,
They're
there's this,
due one.
there's this aura around
Brighton
Brighton.
won 2-0 at the weekend.
There's this aura around
Brighton
Brighton.
did win
now.
2-0
It's 'cause
at
they're
the weekend.
overachieving.
Until that.
But
Their
are they?
defence is
They
brilliant.
were, and it's
Where
left
are
them
they?
up there.
Ninth. I mean,
Ninth.
there's like a
That's
group of
overachieving.
teams.
They've conceded less goals than.
They've got a good squad.
Yeah, they do now because
Tottenham.
they've made all the players look good.
I suppose.
I wonder do they do well against it? They do because they control a lot of possession, so they probably will be getting against Burnley.
Liverpool have conceded 19
think
goals.
Brighton will
Brighton have only conceded 23.
Brighton will definitely beat Burnley.
Oh,
I
Brighton.
I tell you what,
I
I'm
don't
gonna.
think so.
I hope so, but
It's going to be a scrappy
Prediction,
1-0.
Brighton too.
Scrappy 1-0.
As
Most-
much-
it-
Mopay will score. So.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that don't matter. There's no
Mopay's
home
good against
advantage
big
there.
guys at
Um,
back.
Scrappy
What are you
1-0.
going?
3-0.
I am
3-0.
going to go against the grain because I've just got a feeling Burnley are. They've had the 2 decent results against United and Liverpool. They've started to hit momentum. 1-0 Burnley.
I just don't see them winning games. They
Me
might
neither,
nick a
but
few
they will.
draws.
You going 1-0 Burnley?
1-0 Burnley.
Oh, okay.
Even though I don't want them to win,
Look
assholes.
me.
who's edgy now.
1-0 Brighton. Right, we've got Palace Chelsea, the Conor Gallagher derby.
that he can't
Oh,
play.
what a
That he can't
derby.
play.
What a derby.
He's injured anyway.
It's
Isn't
like the El Clasico,
Hey?
he? I
that.
think he's injured anyway.
Yeah, I think he is.
Don't really matter, you've got to play.
Chelsea have been a bit.
Iffy. They've just come back from the Club World Cup as well. Long travels.
Yeah.
Does winning something like that give you confidence?
No, it literally
Not
means
in the way they
nothing.
mean it.
Don't
They
really
just
mean
beat.
it,
Who
though.
did
Not
they even
when
beat?
they only beat Al Hilal 1-0 and then Al Hilal lost 4-0 in the.
It's tough in them
bronze
conditions,
playoff.
though.
Obviously,
so
and it's something they're not used to.
But
I don't think it does.
Who's at
with
home?
The,
I still back Chelsea to win.
Palace.
I still want Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea will win
Yeah,
that.
A Gallagher-less Palace as well.
They don't
never
need him.
helps.
We've got Will Hughes. He's an absolute baller.
He's been decent.
He is good here.
yeah,
I'd
Chelsea.
still back Chelsea.
Well, yeah.
Score.
Chelsea have had a lot of draws recently, but
1-0 Chelsea, I think.
Right, I'm gonna go
I'm boring.
2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah.
who's it? Me or Tom?
You.
2-1 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea. That guy's
3-0.
3-0 Chelsea. That guy's loud, isn't he?
He is well. If you can
If
hear,
you can hear him.
banned off the podcast.
We apologise. We
Yeah.
apologise.
If
Right,
you want
we're
to replace him
halfway
next
through.
week, just make sure you're doing a 7-hour UCFB
We have
study
got-
at 4 o'clock.
5 games to go.
Yay.
Oh, this will be, Liverpool at Anfield versus Norwich.
25 million.
Is this where everyone? I'm pretty sure they have a double game week. If you're an FPL player, this is your time to triple captain Salah.
give up?
Oh
on
my
that.
They'll
god.
have,
Oh,
they'll
Jota.
have another one.
Or Jota.
Jota won't play both games.
They will not have another one as
No,
easy
Firmino
as
will play
this.
one.
They will not.
Firmino
have
will
another
play
one
against Norwich.
They
You
will
can't
not
play Jota.
They will not have another one
dropped
as
him the
easy
other
as
day.
this.
Jota's arguably the
dropped
best
him the
striker
other
in the
day.
Prem right now.
Yeah, but he dropped him
All right.
When did he drop him?
this weekend. Jota didn't play.
He didn't. To be
After
fair.
a brace against Leicester.
Yeah,
he's an
after a brace, he did not play.
Wow.
Hurt.
They've got a lot of attacking options, so you got to appreciate.
Right.
Yeah, but
I think Diaz will play. I don't think Mane will play. I think
Well, he
Diaz,
didn't-
I think
he
Diaz
played
will-
Yeah, it's an easy game to
I think
transition.
Diaz
Yeah,
has
I-
got played against us. Then both didn't play at the weekend. So
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. Predictions.
I don't think it'll be a massive battering, but it'll definitely win. Maybe like a 3-0 or something.
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah, go 3-0 Liverpool.
I'm gonna go 4-1.
Norwich will score.
I'm also gonna go.
Nah, 4-0.
I'm gonna go 4-1.
Can't be.
I'm gonna go.
Well, no, you've changed.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 to the pool.
Yeah, I've gone for a lot of 2-0s.
Right.
You have. Yes, you have.
Legs, take this one
What?
away.
3, 2-0.
Yeah.
What's Everton's weekend?
Oh, was it
fixture?
it was about Everton Southampton.
Actually. Ooh.
It's
At
tough
St
because
Mary's.
Southampton are a good side. We beat
They
them
are.
earlier in the season.
Saints versus who?
They've been quite.
Everton.
You wouldn't say they've been
Putting that shirt on that
really good that everyone talks about them. but
That's your man. Get across.
Rage you so much for not swearing.
PG family friendly.
Need that monetization.
I might have sweared earlier.
Love you.
Swore, sorry. It was.
Oh,
when
it does not matter.
It's when other people were talking. You might not have heard
You
it.
do not need to bleep it or edit it out.
Boo.
That's your man. Right, Saints versus
Yeah, we
Everton.
need to hurry up here.
Oh, we don't. People love listening to us, don't you? You're
No.
sitting at home with a cup of coffee. You're like, this is the best thing I've ever.
Cup of coffee.
We
If
won't
you are,
talk
then
about
you're
the
Cup
done.
of Joe.
Oh, we'll leave the YouTube.
Let's go with it.
Cup of Joe.
Let's go with it. I'm gonna go
Go on.
2-11.
Ooh.
Oh man, I'm gonna go 2-1 Saints.
He hates you.
You might lose a friend by the end of this podcast, James.
2-2.
2-2.
Like Desi.
I'd back a 2-2. You know.
I just think we've got so
Right,
much
you said 2-1
momentum.
now, you ain't
All of
changing.
our terrible players were unbelievable.
Like
John
Joe
Joe
Kenny.
Kenny looked like Cafu.
Yeah.
Alex Iwobi.
I'm changing.
Alex Iwobi.
Yeah, but will he do it game in, game out?
Well, I reckon.
Saints look so good against Spurs.
Listen though.
Yeah.
All it takes sometimes is for a
It's two
manager
good
to come
teams.
in and change a player's fate.
I think I thought I didn't know you were gonna say that. I thought you were gonna say it.
I know
boost
Frank
the club,
Lam-
but the
I know
boost
you
the club
like
thing
Frank
only lasts
Lampard.
3 games.
You like Frank Lampard,
Oh,
but
no,
he's
mate,
not a
was it-
miracle worker.
Who is it, man? Who's a miracle worker?
Well, he's not going to make
Jesus.
Iwobi brilliant. I don't think that's possible. Right, anyway, I went 2-2 tonight.
I'm
Tom?
changing.
Gammon.
I'm changing mine 3-2 Everton.
Oh my God.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Changing mine 3-2 Everton.
The last game of the day on Saturday is Man City versus Tottenham. 5:30
Game.
kick-off.
1-1. No, I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking.
3-1.
2-0 City.
Of course he is.
2-0 City.
Yeah, 2-0 City.
They're at home, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gundo's gonna score.
Spurs are in the
Watch
mud.
this Spurs.
City aren't. 3-0
I'm gonna
City.
go to. I'm gonna go 2-0 City as well. It's alright.
Just reached for 2-0, doesn't it?
Does rig of a 2-0.
Two early goals.
It was 2-0 the last time they played. I think.
3-1.
Yeah.
Obviously, the last time they played this season, but the last time they played the Eddie had improved.
3-1 City. Tottenham will nick one from a corner or something. I don't know.
And you have said Thomas.
3-0 City.
Sorry, Spurs fans. If you're out
Right. On to
Sorry, mate.
Sunday.
They're right in
there.
here.
There should
There's-
only be like 2 games.
There's 2 games.
That's
We're
just-
both included.
Yeah.
Separate games.
Ah.
We'll start with yours. Leeds away.
Ooh.
Ellen Road. It's been a while since we've been back at Ellen Road with a full crowd as well, obviously.
It's not as scary as that people make out. It's
No, it's gonna be a good atmosphere.
Yeah, it's gonna be bouncing.
Good atmosphere
for
Leeds-
Man United.
Leeds
It will be
live
for
this
them,
game.
yeah.
This is the,
Yeah,
is
for
the
this
league-
game it will be.
This is a Leeds Cup
Ah.
final.
Maybe that.
I'm gonna go.
I've seen them draw.
Oh my god, I don't know.
There was a 0-0 draw last time you went to Ellen Road, but it was obviously not a full
It was the
stadium.
very last day of the season as well, wasn't it? No,
That was like half
very
past
late.
close.
Very late
But I
on.
think it was
the season.
April
So is
time.
that half capacity? Crowd or?
That was,
No,
yeah.
I don't think there's anyone there.
No,
was
there was
there?
no one there.
No
There was
one
no
there
one. There was
still?
no one there. There was no one there.
Yeah, because Yorkshire was always in that zone where you had no fans.
Ah. Go on then.
Yeah.
What you saying?
I'll go with Leeds first because.
Is it at Ellen Road, yeah?
Yes.
2-1 United.
Whoa.
They've got to pick up at some point.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Right.
Leeds aren't
You're not
great.
wrong. You're not
2-1
wrong.
United, lovely. I'm gonna go just based on the style of play that Leeds play and the injuries. I just think I could see like Sancho and Rashford getting one. I'm going to be really, really optimistic and cocky and go 3-1 United.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I'm going to be really
Well, if
optimistic.
we can
1-1
make
FC.
3-0.
What? Are you sure?
I know. Watch us lose to Brighton tonight, and then I'll be like, it's going to be 4-0 lead.
0-0.
Probably.
You're so fun. It's
I can't
unbelievable.
imagine there not being a goal in a Leeds game.
There was.
I know, but
There has been.
I know there has been, but
I'm just gonna go 0-0. Yeah.
I want to go 2-2.
all right, Dad. Yawn.
And Leicester versus...
Final game.
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
That
2-0
is that on
Wolves.
TV?
In
You taking the
Wolves,
mick?
it is in TV. Yes.
Good game that.
In TV.
If
I
you would
can't
like
be
to watch it,
bothered
it's
to
on
watch
I like
Sky
watching
Sports
Leicester
main
get
event.
beat.
So
Every
do I.
week. Ooh,
Weird.
Actually, we drew at the weekend.
that's
Banter.
changed.
It's big baby steps.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Right, legs. What are you saying? Leicester Wolves at King Power, isn't it?
2-0.
No,
That
2-0
What
Wolves.
would
that
you-
don't matter anyway.
2-0 Wolves.
Your atmosphere is
Our
non-existent.
away fans are better.
What do you say, Lex?
2-0 Wolves.
Oh. Oh.
Does that surprise you?
I'm
I don't know why, but it does. Just because I never really predict Wolves to win, except from last week.
Wolves have been brilliant this season.
Yeah, but the
mate.
issue is the only way we're going to win games this
defensively
season.
immense.
The only way we
Yeah.
will win games this season is outscoring teams.
That's usually how you do it, so to be fair.
Cheers, Michael Owen.
No, but you know what I mean. Like
We scored more than the
We-
other team,
we-
so we win.
Usually the team that
we're
scores
going
more
to
goals
like
wins.
if you look at
Terrible.
if we've conceded, it's something like that we are third in the league for conceding the most amount of goals, but then fifth in the league for scoring the most amount of goals.
And the corners are good as well at Leicester, aren't they?
Oh,
We're
look-
really good. We practice them every day.
We practice them every day. I promise you we do. We practice them every day.
It's like an achievement for teams to practice a set piece.
Our goalkeeper coach does the corners.
And we still
How
can't
do-
defend
How
them.
do you know that you practice the free kicks every day?
He does a training, mate. That's what I keep conceding from.
He FaceTimes
Obviously,
Brendan
we
Rodgers.
Mason with no qualifications doing a corner.
Did you just go refereeing license?
Yeah, he got built in about the pitch as well by the kids.
Obviously,
They heard his voice. They couldn't make
it
out what
was
he
a
said.
joke. Everything I say gets taken really literal, apparently.
What, like when you said that
Even when I don't,
Harvey Barnes has more of a legacy than Beckham?
even when I
Hamza
don't,
Chowdhury's the New England
I
captain.
don't say things now and they just get brought up on the podcast. Even though I've
You
not
also
said
said that Kasper Schmeichel
You can
is
see you-
a second.
it. You see you thinking about it as you say it.
I said it earlier, mate. You told us it earlier in confidence. Just at home, if any of you agree that Pepe Reina is number one and Kasper Schmeichel is
We
number
had,
two.
we had this conversation outside La Bona Pasta. Shout out, by the way.
Yeah, shout out the one who passed it.
Boo up.
Sponsor.
Sorry.
Jesus.
The best
Sorry.
van for food in the world.
The best van for
Chesnoid chips, unbelievable.
Cheers, night.
Right, let's finish
Shut
up.
up, Chess
Where
Boys.
were we up to?
Sorry, Bob.
What have you gone for, Jamie?
I predicted it.
2-1. 2-1 Wolves.
Of course.
Go on, Mason.
I'm gonna go bold.
I'm gonna go bold.
I'm gonna go
Leicester.
bold.
I'm gonna go
Palhinha
bold.
The
in
big
the
strong
midfield.
Leicester boy.
Leicester City are gonna keep a clean sheet and
Shut
score
up.
one goal and win 1-0.
And draw 1-1. Like, that's not
Something
like
has to change. We've got,
Something-
well, we've got to get past Randers first in the Conference League.
Oh, tough game.
Tough game.
Scenes when Randers like
Denmark.
season injury Dako and he's just out for he's out for
You just know it's going to happen as well.
Thomas.
It just will.
I'm just gonna go for
4-0 Leicester.
1-1.
That's worse than the one.
I
Right.
just can't be bothered.
All the predictions are in. Let me know your predictions down
a
below.
long episode.
That was it.
Yeah.
Good, good.
40 minutes. That's good.
Sorry for making
Honestly,
you jaw.
Bumper episode.
And
The
I've
bu-
now
the
got
bumper
to go
box
sit.
set.
I've got to go sit and listen to it all again.
I've got to go shit, listen to it all again. I do, hold some Mason.
We've got to go classic football shirts. If
Oh,
you've
we
got a
are
classic
actually.
football shirt, you like it, then give us a like.
Give it a like.
And
Just give us a like.
more
That's
football,
subscribe.
more football in
And whatever you
opinions,
do.
please.
Yes, please.
Don't be scared of him. Don't be scared of legs.
You won't get
I don't know
barred.
why he would be. He's 5'10".
Also on the Spotify. poor kid. He's not 5'10", he's 5'9".
Legs is
but
now not
we'll say
returning
5'10".
for the next record. Shit.
Also, on the Spotify, can you please rate us 5 stars? Because it helps a lot to push the...
Can you write reviews on Spotify?
I don't know, but you can definitely rate.
What I want you to comment if you can write
We're
reviews
still
on
under American
Spotify
football, by the way.
Yeah,
is
there's
that-
loads of podcasts like
is
that.
that Mason and Jamie are terrible human beings.
What have I done?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
I
that's
didn't,
it.
I didn't criticise your height. That was Tom.
but you're from
Tom Hammond is
Leicester.
okay.
Cheers, mate.
His friends
He
have got
literally
terrible
just
football
called-
opinions now.
Sorry, Joe and JJ.
Did
Anyway.
you not hear what he just said? I went, he's
He
5'10".
No, just
Five,
say,
five.
nothing happened. I didn't say 5'5".
I'm taller than you,
I
mate.
said 5'9".
Oh no, he called you it.
Anyway,
Me?
Anyway, if you have any ball or no ball or unpopular opinions, please leave them
Don't
down
be
below in
scared.
the YouTube comments, the TikTok or the Twitter as well. Make sure you go follow socials 4-0 Up Podcast. I think the Instagram and the Twitter is 4 and then spell the word nil, isn't it?
Yep.
And then Up Podcast.
Underscore podcast.
And
Underscore podcast.
subscribe.
And I think the
We had-
TikTok is just all the words, so it's 4-0 Up.
You'll find
Podcast.
it.
Yeah, you'll find it.
60%
You'll find it.
of viewers are not subscribed.
60.
All right, PewDiePie.
60% of viewers aren't subscribed. That's decent, you know.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
That's decent.
Decent.
So that means
Decent,
there's been a
Tom,
lot-
man.
Oh, no, can't say that anymore.
And
Yeah, anyway. I
Right,
hope you've
nice
enjoyed
one.
this episode, and we will see you next week. All right, boys. See you later.
cheers.
Bye.
Bye.